Hello and welcome back to A History of the Forgotten Realms. I hope everyone had a good break week. I have Cass talking in my ears. How does everyone like the Crimbus decorations? The Christmas decorations? Merry Crisis? Ambiguous? I'm a big fan. I always make a whole new stream package for things like this, um, because no matter what you celebrate, literally even for us as Satanists, there is a holiday this time of year. Everyone, okay, except for Jehovah's Witness, but that's a whole different thing, and they have their own rules. But everyone, almost asterisk, has a holiday this time of year, and it makes me happy to decorate for the winter holidays. So I thought I'd bring a little bit of that merriment to you. I've also zoomed out so y'all can actually see my Christmas lights now, which is unusual for me. But yeah, man, I hope everyone had a good break week. I'm happy to be back at it. We have the whole cast this week, which we did not have 2 weeks ago, so that'll be fun to catch them up. But the biggest thing right now is, y'all, next week is our first ever one-shot special, our very first special, you guys! We're doing Heroes Feast Saving the Children's Menu by the wonderful, inimitable Deborah Amnwall. And we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. And the following day, live on Thanksgiving Day, is going to be a live stream of the filming of our very first episode of Tales of the Keep, our cozy Dungeons and Dragons cooking show. We've got some new episodes of the Thieves Guild coming your way. And next week, before all that, along with your monthly Patreon drop and everything else that we are doing this month, and your brand new episodes, and your special, and your Thanksgiving live stream, you're also going to have, just in time for Black Friday, the Dungeon Master's Guide to Gift Giving, which I have been working on for about a week and a half, so that you guys can know how to better gift the nerds in your life, or just fill your own stocking if it's just you. Get yourself some gifts. That being said, I don't think I have any other announcements. Sure, let's bring in the rest of the cast. Beep. Hello, adventurers.
Sorry, decided to need a foot rest.
No, you're good.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello, Dilly.
Hello, comrade.
Well, hello.
You're great people.
Hello,
Oh, welcomes.
I have my tea with me. It has not one, but two Loch Ness monsters in it.
I can't spell. What is this going on? Okay.
You gonna be okay over there?
No.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
Words
Oh,
are
no.
s-
How is everyone?
Everyone is present. Everyone is present. I have a lot of dice.
We're
I need
here.
dice sorting. I need a way
You
to
need a
sort my dice.
system.
I have a lot.
I
Yeah.
have my dice.
Oh, man.
Someone called Laura
Jingle
Bailey.
Pup.
We need help.
Jingle Pup got a dozen donuts. He
I
just
want
texted me
donuts.
a
Jingle
box.
Pup's on the
Oh, he just
wrong
texted
platform,
you a
man.
box.
He texted me a box of donuts. I'm like, brother. Brother.
I want donuts.
Listen, he
I
can
haven't had
have
a
donuts
donut-
when he quits vaping.
I haven't had a donut in years. Probably
Well,
that's
he's
a
about
lie.
to eat a whole box. So,
I have a
quitting vaping
donut
sucks.
maybe twice a year.
I have donuts way too regularly because we have the donut shop right next to work, and people just bring donuts.
That being
like,
said,
it's all
though,
about cool, huh?
when you come home the
Gonna
day
fuck up
before
my day's
Thanksgiving,
calories.
do you think you could bring me a maple old fashioned?
Yum.
Yeah, I could try.
'Cause it is that time of
There
year.
is no try. There is only do.
Oh, don't even get me started. I
It's really
hate that fucking
remembering.
phrase.
I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. So, which one of you would like to catch Megan and Kelly up on what they missed last week?
I feel like I'm
So-
going to be terrible with that. So I will defer.
My brain's a little shot right now.
Okay, we did just record a bunch of stuff, so.
Yeah.
That's kind of why. Like, I got Tarask on the brain right now.
And I have more to do
so,
after the stream.
We were doing more dungeon crawling. We went through, and there was the two big sections is that we kind of really, our immediate area we got cleared out, figured out what's going on, disarmed a bunch of traps, got
Spiders.
a little clever, a little creative. Oh god, there's a lot of face spiders.
So many face spiders. So many of them.
Face spiders.
The spider that I told to like not harm us, I guess, did not get the memo across.
These ones were
different
unrelated.
spider.
No one tried speaking to them, but these ones were unrelated.
They were hostile immediately too. They were they were instantaneously hostile. So.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you kind of invaded their home.
And you killed Gerald.
We did kill Gerald.
You did kill Gerald.
But from that, there was two separate rooms, both with drow vampires hiding out in them.
Yes.
And as soon as I clocked what was going on, I immediately rushed in, turned Panther, and was like, okay, hey, hold up. I know you guys want to fight and throw hands. Let's not.
However,
Diplomacy won.
Yeah, and so I took the diplomatic route, and they are also free of the Cult of Lolth. They are doing everything they can to get away and hide. There's a lot of information about what's going on. Mostly that's they are trying to rebuild House Do'Urden.
Oh.
And there's a human woman, if I'm remembering correctly, who's being placed at the head of the house as like a figurehead. Oddly enough, I don't have more information there. They've got a small army here, as well as the rest of the army elsewhere. I think the rest of the army is still posted outside Neverwinter, though, but I don't remember exactly. My brain's kind of iffy on that. But there's a couple Driders, I think, and
hello,
the
Jingle Pope.
Kind of heads. Hello, Jingle Pope.
And no, hobgoblins are a different thing.
I told them about the donuts, Jingle Pope.
Driders are like those half spider, half person things, right?
Yeah, they are horrifying.
The ones with the fractured
psyches.
psyches.
That's what we forgot in the podcast.
Who would play the Drider?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Creepy.
Fuck, we forgot to find a role for Michael Sheen.
Yep.
Another time.
So they for those not in the know, Driders are what happens to the men of the Cult of Lolth who do not fully submit themselves to the will of the cult, and they are turned into a horrifying monstrosity that is giant spider and man fused. Think centaur and spider, and there you go. It's
It is
but their brains are always, their minds and brains are always completely shattered from the transformation. They can hear Lolth in their head. As well, there's a couple other names that I can't remember right now that are escaping me, of other people that are also here that were big names that we have to watch out for. That was
Matron Mother Quenthel.
That's who it was. Matron Mother Quenthel. And then we sent the drow back to the camp to let them know that, hey...
Fuck, I've forgotten her name. Great way to start the week, y'all. An infant you've been told to worry about.
That's what it was. That's what it was. It was an infant. They're very protective of. It's weird.
Not protective of. You've been warned about. Not protective of. You were just warned about her.
Mm-hmm.
And her name escapes
And
me.
Is this like some prophetic? So is this infant like good or bad for us?
Yeah,
Probably
like,
bad.
You're warned about it
for
implies
us.
bad.
does her name like
Bad for
escape
us.
you in like a I actually can't remember, or like a story?
No, not in a narrative way. And actually, I've entirely
Okay,
forgotten
okay.
her fucking name way.
Like, I'm sorry. What?
Hearing is we have to go kill a baby, and
Lady Evenel. Lady
Lady
Evenel
what?
she's a baby, and
Zorlaren.
they've already.
That's the baby's
Okay,
name?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Lady Evenel Zorlaren.
Or Lauren, that was what it was. She's a baby though, and they're already like, and this is Lady Evenel. Like,
YV, by the way. For the spelling. Evenel.
like Yvette.
If you
does this
only
person
knew the
have like
truth,
special
you'd be
powers or
fucking
something? Is it
horrified.
human? What is it?
Oh,
Oh, there's the narrator's voice.
out of canon, out of character, I know. In character, I don't. So I don't know.
Got it. Okay. So basically, what you give us is all we know. We don't know exactly what her powers are, what her prophecy is, any of that jazz.
You don't know anything other than a name of an infant that you have been warned about.
And warning.
But
Yep.
out of character, Vincent was sitting in, or actually I was sitting in Vincent's office, when it was exposited in this book, the circumstances around Lady Evenel's birth and existence, and, it's fucking horrifying.
Uh-oh.
0 out of 10, do not recommend.
Yikes.
Very not great.
But yeah, we sent the drow vampires back to camp with like, hey, you can get supplies here. You can make yourselves home in Gonselgrim once we retake it.
Is my voice heard by the characters
You would-
themselves like a random voice in their brain? Sometimes. Sometimes it's just a feeling. Sometimes
Yeah,
they hear the voice. Sometimes the voice is meant to break through the entire fourth wall into them, and everyone in the room hears it.
Yeah.
Like a, oh, that's
Sam.
weird.
Sometimes the voice is non-diegenic. Sometimes the voice is exactly like the music in a movie where it's not there for them, it's there for you, the audience.
So schizophrenia is canon in this world, yes.
Jesus.
Like every other brain-based illness, yeah. But no, this isn't schizophrenia. In this world, you can actually hear the voices of the gods in your head. Imre does frequently.
Yep.
Many of them.
We're still out on whether or not she's crazy.
Do not update my software now. I'm running a D&D.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Don't worry, it's my iPad, not my computer.
Oh, okay.
But I managed to stop it. It's like, it gave me one of those, this iPad will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3. I'm like, no.
And someone was like, why are you doing this right
Jesus.
now? It's like, well, I warned you for the last, 4 months. You need to do this. You kept hitting
No,
snooze,
it
and I'm
didn't.
just saying,
That's
no.
the thing. It popped up this morning that it would happen tonight. Usually it happens when I plug it in overnight into tomorrow. No, it just started. It just tried to start doing what it was doing.
Like, yeah, we'll do it at 4 a.m., but we get to pick the time zone.
Yeah, apparently. There we go. Okay, now I have the maps.
3 a.m.
Good.
is now 3 a.m.
This is not the
3
3
a.m.
a.m. you
somewhere.
were thinking of. Okay. When I last left you, hang on, I'm gonna scoot in as much as I can. I know I'm loud, but my throat also hurts and I'm sipping on sick tea as much as I can. When I last left you, you were standing in what appeared to be the remains of an infirmary, a medical ward of some sort. Ladies, if you check the chat, there will be a series of maps, and you'll be standing in the one that has a room at the bottom that kind of looks like a Wi-Fi signal. Are we feeling any better? We're recovering, but my voice is not fully recovered. It decided to start going out again today.
Yeah. I'm feeling better than I have been for a while. I still don't feel great.
You are in the little square room at the center of that map. Like the smallest, perfectly square room.
I'm sorry. Where did you post this map?
In the chat,
In the
on the
chat
Discord
of this room.
of this video call room. So if you go up to the
Please-
top right
I
bubble.
always muck that up.
Mhm.
Here it is. Got it.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Okay, so you said
You're in that perfectly
In the
square
little,
room
like-
right at the middle.
Oh, okay.
With the very tiny exit points. I don't like that.
Yes.
Nope.
Correct.
There is no there is only one ingress and one egress,
Correct.
and it's the same.
Where did we come from?
You
like,
came from the room
which-
above it.
Okay.
The tiny room at the top of that area above you is where they found the second group of drow. There were 4 of them.
Via the
6.
small hallway on the left or the big room on the right?
Via the small hallway on the
small
left.
hallway on the left.
All right. Cool. Okay. Good to know.
And you guys have not been, like, downward yet.
So we basically came from the leftmost, right along that little bridge-looking thing, straight up into this place where the vampires are at the top. We have not gone down. We have instead gone around into the square. We have not gone to the left down into this other little outlet to this bigger room.
Yeah, you haven't been down the tiny hallway with the doors yet, and you haven't been into the Wi-Fi looking room.
Got it. And again, presumably, there's not going to be much in that hallway, so if we're already in the square room, there's no reason to go all the way around just to get in. Unless we want to do we both go different directions just to see what's what.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, do you want 4,000 people to have to funnel through the way you just came in, or do you want to be able to let them in through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors?
There's other people with us. I forgot about that.
The whole
A
army
whole
of people.
lot of other people.
We got, like,
In my head, I'm just like, oh, there's just like the 4 of us. It's fine.
An army.
I forgot. I did also befriend the little elemental in the lantern, and his name is Timmy Jr. The
Yes.
lantern
Timmy
lad
Jr.
in Baldur's Gate. So we have Timmy Jr., the fire elemental, and I will have to find a home for him at the keep.
In
so cute.
in season 1, the lamp lad in the city of Baldur's Gate that they used constantly was Timmy. They started calling him Little Timmy, so this is Little Timmy Jr. Because
Aw.
he is himself a lamp lad.
A lamp lad. It's cute because he's tiny.
All right, you guys are going to strongly take the lead tonight. I encourage you to flex your narrative muscles, do a little storytelling, and tell me what happens. I am frequently a lot more verbose, but we have a big week coming up next week, and I don't want to hurt myself. So we're going to do a little bit of equal pulling of the weight tonight and see how this goes. So have some fun with it, and if there's anything you want to explore, feel free to do so. Jingle Pope, next week is our Thanksgiving special on Wednesday, Heroes Feast, Saving the Children's Menu. And then on Thursday, we are premiering live the filming of our new cozy Dungeons & Dragons cooking show, Tales from the Keep, We also have a new video coming, a Dungeon Master's Guide to Gifting. We have the usual Friday live stream, which will be happening on Black Friday. There's going to be a bunch of new items in the throne list for anyone that wants to help the stream grow this holiday season, and a whole new Patreon lore drop.
So all the content your little heart could ever desire.
Mm-hmm. I figured Christmas should come early this year.
Well, since we're in that room right now, I'm gonna say then my brain. So obviously I don't know that there's these other doors down here, so I'm just gonna kind of follow my nose wherever it goes, and go through this immediate door in this room now.
No, I do apologize. Sorry, are we just entering this room as of the end of last session, or have we already kind of explored this room? We're trying to just look for ways out of it.
I mean, it's a fairly small room.
Yeah. Did we just enter it, or did we spend time in there already?
Give it a once. We give it a once over, and we didn't spend a lot of time. We didn't like turn over everything, but it's like, okay, this is clearly an abandoned infirmary, and there's not going to be much here that we're going to need. But before, I'm going to check that door for any trapolinis that might be lying in wait. Make sure that I don't, blow us all up. That's
yes, please.
Oh, good. It's good roll for the start of the night. Good roll. That's going to be a 27 with hope.
Nice.
A 27 with hope tells you, as you go to inspect the door, this door is overbuilt. In comparison to many of the things that you've seen since you began your descent into Gauntlgrim, this door is overly engineered. Phantom Phoenix, you finally got the notification. Yay, it worked! I'm so excited. Welcome.
Technology is a wonderful thing. We love it.
This door is over-engineered, you notice. Suspiciously so.
There's something behind it they're trying to keep in there.
Not only that, as somebody who does frequently deal with traps, and I'll say Roosevelt probably keys into this as well, as somebody who's explored a fair few ancient cities and dungeons and things like that in their time. This almost looks like the hallmark of a very specific, very floor-dropping kind of a trap. Whatever's behind this, you don't want to be a part of it. You don't want to end up in it, certainly.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm okay as long as it's not snake.
Yeah, that's.
I had to. Sorry.
I hate snakes.
That's my.
Noticing this, is there a way that I can discern like how it's activated and what kind of like potential trap it kind of is?
So looking at this as a machinist, it's also pretty clear to you that like something is not quite right. This door does look a little overbuilt for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any markings on it, or is it just purely an engineering mechanical thing that's giving us pause?
It's something about the nature of the door looks more intentional, less like someone needed a door here, and more like someone placed this door here.
As like a
Sorry,
stop.
I apologize if my question wasn't clear. Is there any writing on the door?
No, there's no writing on the door.
Got it, okay.
Stu, your intuition leads you to believe that any opening of this door could potentially set it off. But that, as far as you can tell, you don't think you'd really be in any danger if you tried to pick it or tried to disarm it or fiddle with it. It does seem, as you look at it, that this seems to be a very if-then type of a security measure.
Does it behoove, because this over-engineered door leads into the same room in which the other doors do, although I do know it looks like,
So
is
basically,
it worth
don't open-
exploring the other doors on the underside into this room? Or do we, I guess we don't know they're there. How much of this map do we,
Yeah.
sorry, how much of this map do we know?
I would actually say that you guys you haven't asked, but I would say that you likely do know that a lot of this is here because many of your extended allies have made this journey before. They're familiar with how much of this complex is laid out. And while they may not have disarmed everything or really deeply explored they were traveling through, they've got a good idea of the layout of the place.
So presumably if we determine how well fortified these doors are on the south end, that could tell us whether or not the issue is just what's in between these other two before we get into that room. How far of a what's the distance between? It looks like there's a lot of spaces.
Well, each one of those spaces is 5 feet, so it's a very short walk, maybe a couple minutes at most.
Does someone want to come with me to explore the back entrance?
Yeah, I was gonna say that looking at this door, I'm just like, I'm not gonna trust this. I don't think there's a world in which I can disarm this. Like, I think this is if this opens, this triggers. And I don't think there's anything I do to stop it, so I want to try to find another way around. So
Yeah.
we'll head down. Once we get to that crossroads, though, like where it's going to branch off between the little Wi-Fi room and over, stop and keep going that way. Do we want to check and see what's behind door number 2?
I kind of want to see what's behind the Wi-Fi room because it looks like there's nothing else, but we can check it out.
The Wi-Fi room does look intriguing.
I'm so sorry, DM. You made a terrible mistake calling it the Wi-Fi room, because that's all we're gonna call it now.
And honestly, I didn't see it until I was just looking at it, and I was like, how do I explain this in a way that Megan and Kelly are going to immediately know what I'm talking about? So sorry.
There's probably a term for that shape. I don't know what it is offhand.
A crescent?
A
It's definitely not a crescent.
No, a crescent is like
This is
curving
like a
curve.
quarter
Like
circle.
a right triangle,
Yeah, it's a
right
quarter
angle,
circle.
and then a curve.
You can't go into the
Crescent
Wi-Fi room,
adjacent.
then you'll get technical difficulties. Techna's in the chat.
God, do not put that out there. Please do not put that out there.
It's too late.
It's
Yeah,
already
it is too
been
late.
said.
And it's a little choppy.
Is it? I don't have a choppiness issue on my end, but
I can't tell.
Yeah, it doesn't look choppy on my side.
also I just realized I forgot to program fear into the holiday
Uh,
layout.
Oh,
Oops. I'll
Going in the notes.
Oof.
Don't worry. I got it.
Yep. Thank you.
wow, this candle's strong. Which
1,
one
2,
is
3,
this?
7, 8, 9. Okay. Alrighty. A simpler door on the Wi-Fi room. One of the ones that you're familiar with. More of a kind of just standard wooden affair. Metal banding. Party, but
Did we all
not
go?
suspicious.
Did we all went the same direction, right?
That's a
Yeah.
good question. Okay.
Can I go ahead and just because it seems innocuous doesn't mean it is. Can I go ahead and just see if there's any traps there?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Almost forgot my lucky goggles.
Yeah. I forgot that you had the heat lamp.
Me too. And then all of a sudden I was like, why is my leg getting caught on fire?
Yeah, I felt like the last time I did a session, I had to have my fan because it was warm. Now it's like I have to have socks.
Also, you guys, I built a keyboard. We're wireless now. I'm so excited. I have so much
Nice.
room on my desk because I can put this anywhere else.
Yay, activities.
It makes me so happy.
My investigation is a nat 20 with fear.
Okay, not me.
All right, so
All right.
I gain a fear. Unfortunately for you guys, sorry about that. But a nat 20 is a nat 20.
Right.
Let me put my keyboard down here now that I've remembered that it's wireless and I can do that now. Oh, this is great. I have so much room for activities.
Some toasty.
On a nat 20, I'm just gonna be so real with you. On a nat 20, this door looks like it is heavily fortified in that you are seeing a very complex lock on this. This is an important door. It does not seem trapped to you, but this is one hell of a lock.
I will craft and use my right tools for the right job.
Well, before you do that, good sir, is this a lock mechanism that I recognize from my studies? Is there any insight I can provide to assist him with developing a tool and with break it?
There is, and though he already doesn't particularly need assistance on it, your help is always appreciated by Doc. This particular feat of his allows him to just automatically create the right tool for the right job. But with your help, I will say that I will give him advantage to pick this now, because he now has the very specific kind of pick set that this would require, thanks to your knowledge.
Hey, teamwork makes the dream work. For thievery and lock picking.
And all those might this be a lesson. Do not just rush in to try to do a thing. Check with the people who have the book knowledge. Then you do the thing.
Roosevelt, you also know that dwarves are very possessive of their things, and that there's a chance that if a lock this hefty is found on a door, there's almost certainly some means of locking out or destroying whatever is in the room should you get this wrong.
Don't get it wrong, guys.
The DC to get through this door is a 21. Doc, you have advantage on lock picking. There is a floor to this number that I'm not going to tell you that will result in catastrophic failure.
What's that, investigation or?
Yes, Vincent?
It's almost
Catastrophic
like there's
failure.
a rogue in the, a partially built rogue in the room with thieves' tools.
Oh, well, you know, you've been
And
telling everyone
sleight
that
of
you're not a
hand.
rogue, so I don't really blame them for not immediately thinking that you're a rogue, because every time someone says you're a rogue, you go, not a rogue.
Investigation or
Well, my point is, I've got a +8 to sleight of hand, which is required for lock picking.
Yeah, which is what
Do you
I would
want me to
have
do
you
it?
roll with advantage, is you're gonna do sleight of hand.
I go, are you sure you can do this?
Yeah. Street urchin.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? I had no clue. I have a tool.
I'm gonna take 2 giant steps
begrudgingly.
back.
Because Doc has handed those tools over, you now, Vincent Drizzt, will also get advantage on that roll. Because it is about the tool.
You're welcome.
like that look.
That's a look
I don't
of
like
this
it.
number is huge.
That's the look of I thought I had it, but I don't.
It's a look of, wow, these dice are really hard to read under lighting, and then, what's 13 plus 8?
What do you
Oh
21.
my god, you got exactly 21.
Meets it, beats it. I got, and
Meets it,
I
beats
looked
it.
at my other dice first, which was a 2. So I was like, and then I'm like, wait, I have to look at the other die. Math right now. Panic. I went into this way too cocky, and oh, thank God for meets it, beats it, and a plus 8.
Oh my god.
With a 21, you spend some time finagling with this. This is a very interesting lock for you. This isn't something that you come across often, but you have seen a couple that are similar, certainly. And as you're picking it, you do notice some kind of telltale signs that you need to be very careful, because you think if you turn this the wrong way or you take a wrong step, that this could spell bad news for whatever is behind the door, or even just bad news for you guys in that you wouldn't be able to get it open. You might not be able to. It might become stuck shut.
That would not be great.
Which would not be great.
Very
So
not
it
good
takes you
times.
a few moments, but after a sweaty couple of minutes, you manage to hear the click click of this door opening, and you hear the of a rail sliding out of the wall and back into the door. And you can now push it open. What area's specialty does Doc specialize in? Doc is an artificer, so he's a doctor of magic.
I don't think Doc has a doctorate or a PhD.
Or even
See,
a JD.
I think he has a doctorate that he like drew out himself, and it's hung on the wall of his workshop.
A fantasy
And
doctorate.
like Doc
counts.
is in capital letters.
I'm like one of those infomercial guys where I have the doctor's outfit and I'm like trying to sell you a product, which is totally in line of Doc's MO of branding.
A doctor's
Stuff be like,
doctorate,
okay, a
precisely,
doctor's
Phantom
outfit,
Phoenix.
not scrubs, not a lab coat, a doctor's outfit.
Look, words are
I'm
hard,
picturing
okay?
like you have a pizza cutter strapped to your forehead right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, you said that, and all I pictured was multiplicity with the soda. Gonna eat a dolphin, thief. With the pizza
No,
cutter
Lenny.
strapped to his forehead. No, Lenny, we're gonna pet it up. Oh, right, we're gonna pet dolphin.
I mean, it's like if you like meld Zoidberg with Tony Stark at this point. I mean, that's the vibe we're going for right now.
Honestly, that's what it's turned into.
Quite the image.
Well, given that they are both from the New York Jewish community, then I will say you have a natural advantage in preparing rations and preserved foods for your fellow adventurers.
Oh, great. Awesome. We love it. Spadoinkle.
No,
Should-
I'm traveling
should you
Jewish
ever
jelly,
need
and
to,
that makes me infinitely happy.
Use that.
La, na, na, la, da, na.
Thanks, Moses.
I don't know that this
Sorry.
is the correct a venue for a Hava, but all right. Okay. The door swings open with a creak, and the air in here is so thick with dust that you kind of begin to choke. It is... No one's opened this in a while. It is still, and it is... It smells like a storage unit that hasn't been opened in a while. Like it has that stored smell to it. Smells a bit like crayons.
So linen that's
Like
been
lit.
breaking down after years of sitting.
Moths.
Mhm.
Imre and Roosevelt, there's a particular
Yo.
smell that you both immediately like look at each other in excitement. And that's the smell of very old parchment and leather.
Nerds.
Wait, sorry, shut up, because that's the smell of the candle I'm burning right now.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's
Leather and sandalwood.
it's parchment, leather, and sandalwood.
Rich mahogany.
That's the one I was looking at getting from Cantrip, right?
Yeah, it's really nice. So you said it smells like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are there like bookcases or?
I don't know,
just
you haven't
shelves
walked
with
in the room yet.
scrolls?
None of you have said so. You're all still just standing out here in the hall like a bunch of jackasses breathing in the dust air.
So
Healthy.
I'm
I walk on in.
As I sit there and I'm sitting there just sweating bullet, like that Jordan Peele meme of him just pouring sweat, just like I looking at this
I
door,
pat
can
him on the
tell
back.
that if I screw this up, it's going to be catastrophic, and it might be catastrophic if we're in the room, but I'm also like, it might be an outward, and we might all be screwed.
I pat Driss on the back and
I get it.
Good job.
We get the door open. I'm going to stand up, and before I step in, I'm going to take a look around and do a quick okay, just because we got past that one doesn't mean there's not more. Take a peek, make sure that there's nothing else that we have to worry about when entering the room.
Your sanity check says no traps, which is only further confirmed when you actually go over and grab the door, only to realize it's about yay thick, and the center of it has been reinforced with multiple, heavy dwarven iron rods that were holding it into its stone frame.
This is almost like a vault door, more than anything.
Yeah, that is very strong. I imagine Doc does the math to kind of see what its strength is that it would take to kind of open it up if someone tried to break through it.
Or brute force it.
I don't even think you'd be able to brute force that.
Looking at it, you would need a Tarask.
I was just gonna say that.
Don't even
What?
joke. Don't joke about that.
Titanic-sized dinosaur.
TLDR.
Yeah.
I see it.
The biggest monster in D&D you can throw at your players. It's massive, and it's unfair, and it's mean.
And it's horrifying because it has defensive spikes on its back, which are usually a trait of prey animals, and it makes me wonder what the fuck is bigger than this thing.
It's
The size
interesting
of
that they have such a
building.
heavy. It's interesting they have a heavy door around something that seems to be, again, assuming it's filled with literature versus weapons or anything of monetary value or rations even. It's interesting that they would be protecting whatever information seems to be here.
Then why
Are
don't
you
we
saying
find
that as
out?
Kelly or as Rose?
Yeah, let's go and have let's be Belle and just go whoosh across this library.
Are you saying that as Kelly or as Roosevelt?
I can imagine it as Roosevelt just going sashaying on in with that liberal arts confidence.
If I'm not the beast archetype, what do you want? This is my library.
Indiana Jones with a swoosh.
As you give the speech of if it's parchment, it's very overbuilt for parchment, and Roosevelt, you should know that some of the most dangerous information in all the realms is knowledge and information.
And some of the most valuable.
In and of itself explosive doesn't mean it's worthless.
I mean, the information might be explosive.
So,
literally or figuratively.
While they're talking about exploding books and stuff, I'm gonna walk into the room
Yeah, do it.
carefully though.
Hey, fuck this book.
What kind of book we have here?
As you walk in,
Book grenade.
there's a couple of pillars. These pillars, you notice, have hollows in them that are charred around the edges. They're rather large. Many of them with steel plates or coals or things like that in them. It's very interesting, and you notice that the columns go from floor to ceiling. This isn't like a furnace that you've ever seen. And
No, this isn't a Fahrenheit 451 room, is it?
the
You said these were columns?
they are columns. It's not like that. It's not like that. Promise, it's not like that.
It's like a smokestack. I couldn't hear what you were describing. I thought you were like describing like a chimney thing or a furnace.
Picture a chimenea built into a column.
A what?
A chimenea. It's a little
What's that?
Mexican cooking implement. It's like someone took a big ceramic plant pot, and cut a hole
And made it into
in the
like an
bell at the bottom to be able to stick coals in there and cook things in it, or to like
Okay,
smoke
so but it is
meats.
a burning implement.
Say again.
It is a burning implement. Like you
Yes,
would burn
it does
things
appear
to
to be
cook
some
them.
sort of a fireplace, furnace, something.
Got it.
In front of you, that first big curved surface you see appears to be a large workbench of sorts. Really well tidied up, not a whole lot laying around on it. There are some different shapes kind of built into the countertop and whatnot, and you notice like different areas for like footrests or things like that. But what really catches your eye is the large curved wall behind it, full of scroll tubes, large ones,
Ooh.
and dusty piles of material of some sort. You're not sure what. This room hasn't been opened in a couple centuries, maybe more.
Since it hasn't been opened in very long, my mind just goes to like, like pressure builds up so much behind this door, and once the door opened, like nothing crumbled to dust, right?
No, all the dust came flooding out of the room from the stagnant air.
Right. Okay.
But now that the door is open, it's actually kind of, you notice, circulating from some air coming through those furnaces. It's doing all right in here.
Okay. So nothing is like disintegrating from like the air pressure. and
No,
stuff.
you don't have a
Air
tomb.
exposure.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have a tomb problem. It seems that it got plenty of oxygen while it was in here, so it didn't just rapid oxidize.
Cool.
It's just all coated in
that-
dust.
Well, then that's not a trap, because that would be bad. I've seen that situation before. Okay. I want to go check out the scrolls and see like what I can make out if I can, like if they're like labeled or something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna go take a look at one of the sections as well.
Who speaks Dwarvish?
I do.
I do.
Wonderful.
I do.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I
I
do.
do not.
Okay.
Womp womp.
He's the only one not even interested in the scrolls anyway, so it's like
He's like, oh, reading.
Not necessarily.
Reading is nerds.
No, if it's
This
scrolls having to do with
is-
alchemy or monsters, then I'm all in.
This variation of Dwarvish predates by, you suspect, a very long time. Anything that you know of. But it bears a lot of similarities, and you can kind of parse your way through. And each diamond-shaped shelf and each skinny shelf full of scroll tubes seems to be somewhat labeled in a certain way, and you almost get the sense that this is categorized by what it maybe creates. You think you see the word for helms or helmets. You certainly see a very similar word. A lot of languages use it as loners, which is going to be swords and hammers, your basic tools. A lot of those words carry over into just kind of common language, even. You suspect that you are looking at centuries old blueprints, effectively. Recipes for different alloys, plans to make specific tools and weapons and armors.
Ooh. I feel like this is something that is more up Doc's alley than mine.
Yeah, so are these scrolls the only items in this room, or are they in the actual, like, given that there seems to be like a kiln type item here, is there any kind of actual raw materials here, or is it just the scrolls and these
There
pillars?
are. So I will say, to the untrained eye, there are plenty of raw materials in here. There are metals, there are gemstones, there's a fair amount of wood and coal and things of that nature. Some metal stock. Even some, like, kind
Does there
of...
appear to be enough to be able to create something with one of these scrolls?
There's a shit ton in here. You don't even need to roll to tell that this is a fully functioning shop. This is a smithing shop and a forge. I will say, you kind of get the sense from your little buddy there that he's also kind of looking around the room, a little excited, a little impatient.
Yeah?
Maybe he lights the forge.
That little guy.
And he kind of...
Doc is still
He's like
Follow me whichever direction
gesturing
he's pointing.
himself towards the large columns.
Okay. Yeah, I'll follow him over there.
As you lead him closer, he begins to whistle like a firecracker until a deep rumbling from above and below you, as a gush of fire and a spit of lava, even from the fronts of one of the furnaces, comes rushing through, reigniting the room. And as it does, lanterns come on. You now have light. You pull
Sweet.
Devil, 3 of Swords, and the Lovers for the rest of the game. Hope you'll have fun interpreting that, because I gotta charge my phone. Thank you, Phoenix.
Thank you.
Actually, would you like me to interpret that for your current circumstances or the rest of the stream, given that one of you is proficient in Taroka?
What's Taroka?
Fantasy tarot.
I'm so lost as to what you just told us like 5 minutes ago. Like, what did you just say? You're gonna leave it at that? I don't understand what you just said to us. You said something about explaining something. Are you asking if you wanted to explain why the light system on?
I read a message from the chat from Phantom Phoenix, who has kindly pulled a tarot spread for the rest of the game, and I thought I would take it as an opportunity to maybe give you guys a fun mechanic if you would like to use that as a tarot reading for the rest of the stream, considering one of your adventurers is proficient. All right.
Who is it?
Yeah, we can use the stream.
I feel like it's Roosevelt. Roosevelt, are you proficient in? Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Let's see.
No,
we've
it's
got-
so. Fun fact: tarot started as a card game before it was used as a fortune-telling implement and a divination
Wow.
tool.
That's cool.
So Dusk Shield is proficient in a specific. So as part of my backgrounds, I was able to pick a game to be proficient at playing. Chess being, or lance board in, Faerun, chess.
Right.
And instead of poker or something like that, I went with tarot as a card game. Because there are regions of Faerun where it is strictly used for divination, so there's going to be some fun clashing of cultures of
But
That's
Zipporah did tell us in an early on session that in exchange for Drizzt teaching her how to use it as a card game, she was going to teach them how to use it as a divination tool because her specialty was cards.
Oh, that's right.
So this is a past,
didn't
present, and future spread is what this is called.
Oh, I love that.
The devil generally is a feeling of being trapped, of emptiness, of lack of fulfillment. For many people, it can be you feel that you are a slave to finances, to money, to objects of beauty. And that you can't seem to shake off this feeling of wanting more, of trying to keep up with the fantasy Joneses, as it were. Your present is the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords is rejection, betrayal, hurt. You are in a moment that it would serve you well to think logically about your circumstances and to prepare for what is to come so that you may lessen the impact of its pain. This is all about armoring yourself, ironically.
That's funny.
Now, your future is the Lovers. They said that it is right side up. And generally, that is harmony, attractiveness, perfection, trust in relationships, whether that is your party, trust in your ability to rectify the circumstances to minimize that pain that may lie ahead, and shedding those feelings of being trapped, of having no way but forward, but dreading the move forward. The Lovers gives you strength and confidence. It is empowering each other through the very bonds that you build. And it is all about the relationship between people, things, circumstances, and ideas.
Cool. It's very ominous with the music. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it kind of lines up good. I'm kind of creeped out, but also inspired at the same time.
You said pain. Wait, one too many times.
Well, I did also say armor. Which,
That's funny.
as the furnace
I was gonna-
roars to life, it becomes apparent that, yeah, you're looking at plans for armor, weapons, tools, all of it. Don't make me face ID.
That's funny because I was literally going to before you started interpreting the tarot. ask if I could look through the armor scrolls and see if there's any like bracers that could possibly be made. Because I have armor, I have boots, but I don't have anything for my arms.
Let's see here.
And piggybacking off of that, I was gonna ask to see if anything clicked with Doc as to how he could incorporate any of what he's seeing here into new suit designs.
Into new suit designs. Certainly,
Like
these recipes for ancient alloys could be of help to you, as well as all of the knowledge in front of you of forging techniques and how to create a Damascus, how to laminate your metals to create something really, really unique. In fact, something kind of clicks, and it's starting to give you ideas for your blunderbuss, your bigger gun, in how you could make that more stable. And yes, Imre, it looks like a couple variations of bracers.
Okay.
Here. You're not entirely sure what they do, but there's a few here that all look kind of different. Is there a vibe that you're going for? What aesthetically are you drawn to? Something with more leather, something more heavy, more formidable, more armored, or something that almost looks more like jewelry, but is in there with the bracers. Had to stay to listen to the interpretation. Thank you so much. That's definitely spooky with the music. Imagine having to be my crew that has to deal with my tarot divination wizard. Okay, now I go. I'm glad you stayed for a minute, Phoenix. Thank you for
That's
that.
great.
It was good. So she's not a very like glitzy glammy person, so it won't be jewelry. But she does have leathers. So I was thinking of something maybe like a mix of leather and like a potential armor that like could maybe possibly deflect, like if an arrow is coming towards her, it could potentially like deflect so that she don't get hit.
Okay.
Nothing like something that's not too flashy because she doesn't do flashy.
Perfect. Then yes, I will say that you do find plans for some bracers if you would like to take those with you, or stow them away, or even copy them down in your notes if you would like to leave them to preserve them for the dwarves.
She would not be thinking about that, so I was gonna just take it.
That is entirely your prerogative. You gonna live over there, Vincent?
Are you gonna take any materials with you as well to be able to use the scrolls? Because what if they call for... Do any of these recipes call for things? Not recipes. Blueprints, plans, whatever you want to call them.
They're not
incorrect,
recipes.
though.
Recipe are associated with food.
A recipe.
Do they require any materials that basically are non-extant in this current? Because you said this is centuries old. Like, are these things that are like you have to get them from here? Are they like a localized like material, raw material? Is it just an old raw material that doesn't exist anymore? Should you be taking any of that?
That
Roll
actually
an
answered-
investigation for me.
That actually went into like what I was gonna ask is when I look at the scroll, is there anything on here that I would potentially have to take from the materials of this room? So Roosevelt's onto something.
There's plenty that you don't quite recognize in here. Again, this is much older dwarvish, but there are some names of things that are very unfamiliar to you.
Then I will go like find Doc and consult with Doc and see if he can figure out what's needed for this scroll.
Hey, I also just rolled a 20 not natural with hope for investigation.
Perfect. Congratulations on the hope. A 20 is a great roll for that. So, as you're looking through the metals, Roosevelt, there are gems and alloys and metals here that you have not seen. Your people, the Leonin, they come from an entirely different sphere. And the circumstances under which you came to Toril were not the happiest as a people. But you brought many things with you. You brought much knowledge as well. And in your years of study with some of the greatest mages, some of the highest masters of the weave on the planet, some of them even in all of the planes of existence, massively powerful. This is a new experience for you. You are looking at materials that you do not know how to identify.
So I should take some then, so I can investigate it later. That's how that works, right? We find something we don't know what it is, we just take it for ourselves.
Bruner at this point has come in and he's posted up on a counter and he's kind of just like, he stood up on top of this workbench trying to get a bird's eye of everything.
Was he almost my height then on this bench?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's like putting him on an apple box.
Oh my god. Would you like me to describe it to you? Or would you like me to find you a box?
Don't tell the elf. You're going to have to toss me.
It all comes back Lord of the Rings for me, y'all.
I didn't even know that was from Lord of the Rings, but somehow I also knew it was from Lord of the Rings somehow.
I could tell you, but I don't want to get into it.
Tally ho.
As he looks around, he looks at you both and he goes, well, what are you being precious about? It's not like I'm not going to find more of it. This kingdom is ours.
Live here.
Go on,
I
then.
didn't hear you because you talked over each other. What?
What are you waiting for? It's not like we're not gonna find more of it. Go on. Take what you be needing. It's not precious to me.
Are you sure?
Weren't for you, wouldn't be standing here, would I? This is our kingdom, and we're going to keep running it like one. If this is down here, it's because it exists down here. Personally,
so does that mean that
I'd rather know we have fine dwarven materials on our side. Not have to worry about the quality of your weapons.
Doc is instantly like pilfering and looking through stuff and like taking inventory of stuff that he can.
Imre's gonna cast like another look at the like wall, just kind of like, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable taking more than one thing, but okay. And then like walks over, and then I would like to look for any scrolls on like arrows.
Okay, sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to find a dry erase marker.
Quick question.
Yes.
Follow-up question.
Follow-up question. Yeah.
So when he said that it's not like we can't find more, is he assuming based on dwarven culture that if it's here, it must be here, not that he necessarily knows what it is?
Correct. Yeah, whatever's in this room, he knows by dwarven legacy and just in his gut that it would have come from this mountain. So there's no sense in being precious about it.
Even though he doesn't know what it is.
Correct.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
My question.
He's a dwarf. If it's not mithril, he's not precious about it. And even if it were mithril,
Or adamantine.
he's the 8th and 10th king of Mithril Hall. He's not too worried about mithril. Or adamantine, for that matter. Brunner Battlehammer is one of the most legendary figures in Faerun history. He's not terribly worried. He's not bothered by much. But if there's one thing he is, it's certain. He is someone that is to be trusted. He knows what he's talking about when he says it, and he's proven it over and over again. He has one of the most prolific track records of dwarven valor that anyone could possibly ask for in a battle buddy.
Nons, quick question.
Yes.
We have the handy haversack still, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
It is
Okay.
mine.
How much can that hold tentatively?
Oh,
Let me. Did I give you the max
let
carry
me-
weight?
yes. Let me open up my Word document that has all that information in it.
Does anybody happen to have maybe a portable hole, bag of holding, bag of devouring?
Just my handy haversack. So it holds 80
Actually,
pounds.
from behind you, you hear a. And you turned around, and Kipper Harples got his hand reached in to a pouch. It almost looks like a dice bag. He's got his whole arm reached into one, and he's kind of... And he's reaching around, and he goes, I'm so sorry. It's in the other one. I can't put it in this one. Terribly. My mistake. My mistake. And he takes that and he puts it back on his belt pouch, and he reaches into his normal rucksack and pulls out a rolled backpack and kind of whips it like a dusty sleeping bag and hands it over to you. He goes, so that'll go into a room at the Ivy Manor. So feel free to, it's not going to be organized, but feel free to toss whatever you need in there.
Oh, excellent. This actually works out great. And Doc goes over to kind of take it like a list of materials, like what he would need to create some suits of armor for, 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
And goes and starts gathering up the materials and starts tossing them in the sack.
And Penelope just asks that any scrolls or tubes that you find, that you hand over to her for preservation so that they don't starve themselves and deteriorate over time, as parchment is so prone to do, to which Brunner happily agrees. So any of those can go over to Penelope and she will log them, and those will be at the Ivy Manor for your guys' use as part of their archive. If there is anything in particular that you are looking for that you would like to stay with you or you feel is important to stay with you, tell me what it is that you're looking for and I will tell you if it exists here.
Oh man,
Well,
I have a.
Seeing as that we have a bag of holding, or a portable hole and a haversack. Hey, who wants to see something really funny?
I'm
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, that's it. History's over. You've ended it. You blew up the mountain.
You've phased the entire world.
You took out a significant enough part of the Undermountain that the elementals are now freed. The volcano erupts, taking out Neverwinter, which causes a tsunami down the Sword Coast, taking out countless towns and tens of thousands of millions of lives. That's it. History is over. There is no more history. You've ruined it.
When you stick one interdimensionally spaced item into another, bad things happen.
Yeah,
That
so
was the
if you
joke
were to-
with Kipper reaching his arm into the very clearly extra dimensional bag, looking for an extra dimensional bag.
Yeah. You can't create a pocket dimension within a pocket dimension without there being consequences.
Severe consequences.
Think of it as like a giant vortex opening up in the center of the room and instantly swallowing everything within like a 50-foot radius.
Also, y'all, if any of you are lurking, feel free to use the lurk command in the chat or give us a follow if you want to be brought back here. Twitch is absolutely screwing us on viewership. So if this is a part of the platform that you'd like to stay on, please just give us a little lurk or a follow
interact
so that it'll bring you back here. Otherwise, I don't know how anyone's gonna find us other than the link in our bio. No kidding, you can do that, but yeah. It's if you want the algorithm to know that this is something that you want to see, interacting with it is now kind of the only way to get it brought back to your feed. You can also collect channel points on that, which you can redeem to make us hydrate or tell me to fix my fucking posture.
I have to do that work every day
Going
now.
back to my shopping list.
Yeah.
Nope, shrimp.
I just start taking like as much notes down that I can put down in my notebook as I'm grabbing materials for what I have that I want to concoct, and I have ideas now, and I'll shoot you those ideas after the stream.
Perfect.
Send them my way.
I think I sent you a list like a long time ago of like arrows
Yes.
that I found. Should I do you want me to resend that to you and just do the same thing where I just grab a bunch of scrolls and then we can figure out what they are later? Because there's a lot on this list and I don't want to
send it to Vincent because I have it somewhere, but they are your weapons master.
Okay, I will send it to
Quartermaster. But I am not the nickel or dime master, okay? I'm just the quartermaster,
just
right?
quarters.
You're gonna have to see somebody else.
I step up from the penny hoarder.
Oh, well, you're gonna need those now. You really need to hoard them pennies.
Already. Yeah, Doc really looks like he's a kid in a candy shop right now. Just grabbing stuff and making notes, and like his eyes are just
People on the other side of this bed just getting like knocked in the head with shit. Like, what the what's going on?
there's pieces of ore that's like flying through.
Gwen is standing on top of the shelf like, I don't want no part of this. Nope. But yeah.
Yeah,
Once I gather enough, I'll be like, I think that should be enough material. I hope. I think. Yeah.
Isn't there like a summary of like the ingredients? Shouldn't we look at that and then get an idea? You don't go to the grocery store just thinking, oh, I think I need 20 potatoes for a thing of mashed potatoes. You usually look at a recipe first.
Speak for yourself. I cook with my heart.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Actually, when it's like the only feels like a 99 cents a pound still these days. Yeah, you just get 20 potatoes because you could eat 20 pounds of potatoes for $20.
I mean, we will dead ass be in the grocery store like, okay, let's make pumpkin soup, so we're gonna need
like, I need 2 big cans of pumpkin, I need 2 logs of goat cheese, I need
there's
a
no
white
planning
cheese,
when
I need 2 big boxes of chicken stock, or no, I have bouillon at home. Like, it just all lives in here. Much like the lore of the realms.
we'll just
it all just lives in here. I've mind palaced the shit out of my brain.
That's
And then we'll
wild.
break off and leave the cart somewhere and then come back to it. And deposit everything we found, like little kobolds.
It's not inaccurate, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
While we're still in this room, I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Plus, also, we're gonna have access to the scrolls and stuff to kind of go through once they've been cataloged, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yes.
so
I mean,
we'll be able.
Yes,
to...
Penelope and Kipper are quite adept at both send message as well as teleporting. So anytime you need something, as long as you have access to that earring of sending that Imre has, you can just ask for something from the archive. Is there anything else you're looking for? Roosevelt, you're just like taking in awe all of the new information and trying to you're checking out like loner words, you're looking at like the inherently imbued magics of these items as you're looking at all these scrolls. So sorry.
I too shall return.
I'm so sorry. And yeah, you're absolutely in awe by the amount of shit that you somehow didn't know.
No, the true academic, I feel like he would know that he doesn't know everything. I know. I play a strong game of being a little bit of an arrogant asshole, but deep down he knows what he doesn't know.
He knows that he doesn't know things, but the sheer volume of what you're learning right now is what's getting him.
Mm.
Dude, my sinuses are like totally out of whack.
Yeah, this weather's been horrible.
I was gonna say this weather's been great. I hope that doesn't mean that it's trying to get hot tomorrow. Oh no, it's because there's rain
God, I
rolling
hope
in.
not.
There's rain rolling in for the next 2 days. That's why my sinuses are
Yeah.
out of whack. The barometric pressure
I'm
just
cool with that.
tanked.
Let the rain come. I want it to be like how it was.
Let the rain fall
Thursday,
down.
Friday, Saturday. I want that for a month. I'm not even kidding. I want it to be pouring forever.
Agreed.
All right.
Please.
Move to the Pacific Northwest then.
Absolutely
Yeah, no,
not.
that's
People
where
don't know
I
how to
was last
drive
week, and
there.
it was
I
just
watch
rain.
Lysander and Coda.
But also, my car can't take it for that long. So, like realistically, no. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I already got enough of a rust problem.
We're
No,
supposed to
rain's only good if you don't have to go anywhere.
I mean, I had to do my defensive driving course on icy roads, so barking
No,
up the
thank
wrong tree here.
I mean,
We had a
you
sketch
should
drive off
be
the
able to
mountain from
see the
Tahoe.
roads at all times. That's if you can't see the roads, that's not good.
Yeah, no, we had shit visibility. It was like fog. Like you couldn't see a damn thing. We were coming off the mountain from Tahoe. It was really bad.
No, thank you.
We were driving so slow.
Dad used to let me hot lap his figure 8 race car at the track for when I got my learner's permit.
How we got here. That's how we
Drivers.
got here.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to look for in this room?
For now, I think I'm gonna be okay. Because anything I might need, I'm gonna need in case we run into it. Like the base monster stuff, I'm gonna be okay. And if there's anything new, it's the Batman kind of. I need to go back to the cave and prepare.
Yeah.
So
My utility belts and all.
The
Question,
bat
is
shark
it police-
spray.
Never mind.
You sure?
Okay, actually, do we get all the scrolls out of this room, or do we need to worry about making sure we seal this room back up so they don't like decay?
No, Penelope and Kipper seem to be taking
Them all.
all of them and filing them into that pouch that'll go back to the Ivy Manor so that they can be preserved, so that that knowledge doesn't disappear. That's their whole thing, is
Right.
the preservation and proliferation of knowledge and not gatekeeping it. It's the Ivy Manor is awesome.
Think of them like the Internet Archive mixed with the public library and PBS, kind of like
All in one. But it's also a school. So yeah, you're good. They've got it covered. They're good people.
Cool.
Well, now that we've meandered through the archive here, we should probably go back into that main room and continue on. Yeah. So go down that hallway where all the 5 doors are.
Yeah.
And check those out.
Well, actually, one appears to not have a door. Just seems to be a walkway in the middle. Is that correct?
I'm not sure if it's to me. I think is that like a door that's been caved in. Was actually my thought.
You are
Yeah.
correct.
Is it a walkway or an arch?
You're correct. As you approach it, the doorway has collapsed, but you can see through it to the room on the other side where the lights have also come on, thanks to your interacting with the furnace.
Oh, we got an ad.
Timmy Jr.
You got an ad.
Still going.
How far
there it
into the room can we see from the door that's collapsed?
Pretty far. I mean, you can tell that there's a couple large banquet tables, that the room itself appears to be made of hand-hewn kind of light stone. At the opposite side of the room, you think you can kind of see where there's a wall. The cave-in's obscuring a lot of things, but yeah, it looks like maybe a mead hall or a mess hall of sorts.
Can I hear anything? As in, does it sound like there might be something that got startled by, like, are there cockroaches hugging the walls right now, basically?
Ugh.
Good way
What do you
to
mean?
That's fair. You can hear the light dripping of water, the rumble of something big far off. Far off. Most notably, as you sit there and you listen, your keen feline senses pick up on the smell of moisture and the sounds of water lapping at a bank, echoing through this room, though you see no water.
When you say this door is collapsed, like, is it like collapsed, like we could just walk over, or is it like we have to like?
No,
just,
there's like a little hallway, and it
walk?
looks like the whole kind of duration of that little 5 or 10 foot hallways is pretty like caved in. Like, you'd have to clear it to get through it. It's probably more efficient to just open another door.
Go.
Did you put your goblin in your place? Thank you, Gobbo. My goblin is back here behind me on my my Oogie Boogie purse. He's riding it like a carousel horse.
Very nice.
My goblins are treasure goblins from Diablo, and one's in the car, and one's in the garage. One's literally my coin purse in my car. It just sits shotgun there, or not shotgun, like in the little the median thing in my car. Center console, not a median. And then I get changed, it just
You'll
goes
get
in
there.
the Median's the thing I try not to drive into. Center console's within them.
But yes, the you can't get through this collapsed doorway. It's pretty stuck. You would have to spend some time clearing it out. But there
I guess
are
I will...
4 other doors.
Okay, any of these doors have any writing on it I need to be concerned about?
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Okay, then I will go ahead and check the one immediately to my left for traps.
Immediately to your left is you're standing at that center collapse door, so that's that second doorway.
Yes, second from where we came from.
Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Okay. Nat 20 with fear.
No traps to speak of. This looks like a door. Thankfully.
Shall we proceed?
Is it locked?
I'm a 7-foot lion. Not a concern.
Roosevelt reaches down to the handle and
Just
gives
crunches
it a
it.
slight twist, and it doesn't really go anywhere. So you watch them lift the lock out of its latch and pull the door open.
Not locked anymore.
That's
before
that's
ducking
pretty efficient.
through the door.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a dwarf door.
Well, aren't you just the show off? That like I could have done that. Yeah.
Sure, Doc.
There's another helper.
As you walk into the room, it's well lit in here. The stone is light, and there are two... Oh, she's running away. There she go. Hello. There are 2 large tables. Across the room sits a large kind of armory chest. There is an open doorway all the way to the right side of that room. Yeah. Looks like it used to be like a meeting hall or a mess hall or a mead hall. Something.
That sound of water.
Baby.
That sound of water gotten louder or the same?
It has, yeah. If you walk further into the room and you look out that door to your right, you are looking at the shore of the dark lake, and you can hear the sounds of its waves lapping closer to the compound. And the sounds of unknown creatures, like
I've seen this movie
indistinct
before.
whale call
I've seen this movie before.
from far
And
off.
Does the Dark Lake have a high and low tide?
That's a good question I don't actually have an answer to.
You said the waves getting closer, and so my brain was like, is the tide coming in?
I was just thinking from things that move within the dark lake and across the dark lake.
Doesn't it need the moon to have a tide?
The Abertoral has a moon.
No, I meant like, is there no moon down here? Moonshine?
You don't know how the moon works.
The light of the moon doesn't have anything to do with
No,
the
like-
tide.
No, like, like the pushing and pulling and...
The moon's light does
I
not
don't know.
physically push the water. It is the gravity
Oh, no.
of the moon caught in
it's
Earth's
it's
orbit
where it
and
is.
traveling.
I don't know how this stuff works.
You're just underground. You're still subject to gravity.
It's a giant, like, it's like a Lake Michigan, like Great Lakes, like lake underground.
It's more astute to call it
Which one is it?
Underground sea.
Okay,
This is very
There's no
much
ev-
like an
How does that
ocean.
hit the
gotcha.
Before we go into that open doorway towards the sea, lake, whatever we want to call it, The left side, there is a door that I'm going to presume is of equal fortification as the one that we decided not to go through.
No, this door seems much simpler.
Interesting. Why would one... Because they appear to go into the same space. So you would think if it was being protected from one side, it wouldn't be protected from the other side, unless the idea was not to let things into, but... No, that doesn't make any sense, though. What's the point of that corridor? Okay, can I further inspect that door? Insofar as, like, traps?
It's a wooden door. It's got a metal band around the edge. Metal knob. Seems unlocked.
I just popped this wall.
Doesn't seem to be trapped. Just a door.
Sometimes a door is just a door.
I'm just confused as why you have
No,
this
I know
heavy
it's-
door on one side, basically no door on this side. It goes into the same space. I'm
Well,
confused.
you won't know unless you open it.
Well, I'm gonna open it,
I don't know.
and also I'm gonna have to find because again, sorry, I just popped my stress ball and then I got stuff all over my hands.
I did not know those could pop.
Yeah,
My first one.
Okay,
Has
so
anyone
I found the
if I have anyone
threshold.
in my life who I thought
Wow.
Ah!
oh,
I found the
I did not know
threshold
that
for
was what was
Kelly's
in there.
stress. Was it phloem?
do not eat the forbidden froyo.
Oh.
forbidden froyo.
Like, if you don't like pimple popping, look away. I'm gonna go watch
Wow.
it.
Yeah, please do.
Oof.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was apparently the stress threshold for Kelly. His plain door
And if there's
on the other side of a hallway that has a very overbuilt door.
if there's anyone in my life though that could pop one,
It'd be
it's
Kelly.
and you.
Yeah.
I have to consciously try not to, because I will just break things on accident. I had
Zanito,
a
think, is built
coworker
so that way you can't.
so that you can't. It's non-Newtonian, I think, for that reason. The harder I squeeze it, the firmer it gets. Yeah, I had a coworker that was just like, really wanted me to be like overly formal with her, and like I came in with headphones on and I sat down where I was working, and she kept trying to like antagonize me and give me, aren't you gonna say good morning to me? I was like, good morning. No, aren't you gonna say it like you mean? And she kept pushing me and she kept pushing me, and I snapped, and apparently, and I don't really remember this, I stood up, turned my monster over, crushed the can, dropped it in her lap, and left.
Based.
Okay.
Crazier thing,
Based.
she got let
sounds
go,
like-
I didn't.
That sounds like she was being overdramatic.
It was more than that.
Bit
She also had a-
dramatic, if you ask me.
Big substance problem too, so like I think that probably played into it, as far as like decision making. But yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I walked out. I got halfway down the highway on the way home, and I called Vince, and I was like, I can't believe I just did that. So yeah, if anyone could pop a stress ball, it's me.
Yeah, it's you and Kelly. If anyone in my life that I know could do that, it's you and Kelly, hands down.
Which is why we have the non-Newtonian stress cube.
Well, I think they're using a platinum core silicone for that for
Probably.
the outer,
It feels
and
like
then
it.
a non-Newtonian gel on the inside. Yeah.
Because it feels like a Scylla sponge.
Yeah. That's not what I always think it feels like, but yeah, we'll go with that.
We're gonna go with that.
We'll use that as
Because we're live on the internet. It feels like a Scylla sponge.
What does?
My nice cube.
Oh. No, whatever was just inside that ball, basically, you know that marshmallow cream puff you use for like making fudge?
Ew.
Yeah, marshmallow fluff.
That's exactly what it felt like. It was just as sticky, but it
Ugh.
doesn't smell like marshmallow. I don't know what it smells like, but I can't quite get it off. I had like 2 different soaps.
Ew.
Well, so much for that one. At least that one didn't have a name. My last stress ball had a name. More because it was a little creature. It was a little creature. Hence it had a name. It had a face, it had a name. His name was
It was a
Nervert.
little guy.
Oh, little
Nervert.
stressy. How
Little
you
guy.
doing, little guy?
His name was Nervert.
Oh, not
He
Nerbert.
sat on my desk at work, and then one day Becky just pissed me off just enough, and I went too many
Of course
times
it's
and
Becky.
in half.
Of course it's a Becky.
That was
I
literally
also
her
have a
name.
Becky that annoys me at my work.
Becky and HR.
Mine was a Patricia.
That's a good cunty name too.
Well, hope you just didn't lose us our YouTube privileges. I don't think so. I think drag's been around long enough that we should be fine.
Yeah.
My Nana's
Um,
name was Patricia.
But if they ask me to censor it, I happily
Does she go
will.
by Patricia or does she go by like Patty?
Patty.
Or Pat.
She's fine.
But yeah, the door in front of you does not seem to be trapped. Hi, sweetheart. Do you want to come here? Gotta be so careful.
Okay, then I
You
mean,
shouldn't
on
stand
to their
in
move.
there. You shouldn't
wish
stand
Logan
in
was
there.
over
That's not
there.
stable.
He's
Can
on
you
the
make a
couch.
decision, please? I can't hold this forever. No, I can't. No, I can't. No.
Child.
Yeah, the door seems like a door. I thought you were gonna burn your whiskers. Go.
The door.
Go.
Do I need to come grab her again?
I think she'll be fine.
Okay, so as we walk into the room, is this also illuminated like the other rooms?
Yeah, the big room you're in is also illuminated.
It appears to be pretty small. Is that correct? It looks more like a hallway more than a room.
Oh, you're walking in there.
Closet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
I'll walk in.
hallway. You can see the back of that overbuilt door, and you're looking at large metal mechanisms. It's just a little 15-foot hallway. There are massive mechanisms attached to that door and the floor.
Interesting.
They're almost piston-like.
I'd like to make it known, Emre did not go follow Roosevelt into the hallway because that no door is a no. Thank you.
No, but okay, hold on. Hear me out. The fact that it was uber protected on this side, not protected from this angle or from this angle going into the same space, tells me that maybe not what it's protecting is in this plane. Maybe it's in a different plane. Maybe there's like a hidden space somewhere. Somehow this mechanism holds that. And I don't know how that exactly would work. I'm not the mechanical one. I'm more the arts history.
I think I know what
nerd.
it is.
I think it's a drop floor.
I think.
No, I was right. It's in a
so I
different,
actually have a bit of a-
plane. We didn't account for the y-axis.
So, what I'm thinking it is I think this is a Looney Tunes fucking like you open this door and it's going to trigger to slam a giant door onto you and pancake your ass.
And that's gonna come off from the top.
Okay, it's not that, but that would be great.
Because
So
I'm
I'm
just
just
trying
thinking, describing this, and my brain is like, that's exactly what this is.
oh, and see, I'm thinking the opposite is that you open the door and it triggers you to fall through the floor and there's spikes underneath and you get impaled and die.
Why protect this space, this room, with the door from one side, but not from the other, or from the
Because
other?
there's
to the
probably
left?
That's where I'm
people
at
out
with the
there-
Looney Tunes aspect of it, because
There's
it's just a
probably-
fuck you door.
It's a
There's
false
probably
sense of
people out there
security.
who see that door and go, I need to get through that door because it's super protected. There's probably something real cool behind it. And then they open it and
It's
It's a feint.
over-engineered to be a decoy, is what you're trying to tell me.
probably.
Yes.
I'm not going to
That's what
find
I'm
out.
thinking.
I'm not going into
You're
that
doing
hallway.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that thing.
I ain't fucking with that. That's the no
Nope.
door for a reason.
Doc isn't that curious.
Really? Okay, I'm sorry. I have to know.
Do not
Can I
turn
please
this.
further inspect this
Do
door?
not turn this into a curiosity killed the cat. Please do not turn this into a
Yeah.
curiosity killed the actual cat. The fucking
Do
ball.
not
I think I
touch the
still have
shiny
all
red
9
button.
lives.
Do not touch the shiny red button. Do
I
not
hope you
touch
have-
the shiny red
I
button.
hope you have another character ready because you
I
might
don't.
you might die and we're all going to be
Right.
standing on the other side of that door just saying I told you so.
Pancake Leonin.
Yeah, as you
That's
inspect the door, you're looking at these large piston-like mechanisms. It's unclear which direction that they go, and at the bottom of the door, now that you're looking at it from the inside, the handle's really clearly connected to this kind of like base plate mechanism, which also goes kind of up around the frame. You think it has something to do with these pistons. It's all one big mechanism, and you're now understanding the over-engineering of it, that you're not quite certain what it does, but you can see how the pieces are kind of connected.
I'm thinking something along the lines of Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade, where the guy's going in the hallway and you just hear that, and then gone. His head is gone.
You mean
But
Maybe
is,
maybe we're talking about like a 3 foot wide
Yeah,
door.
that is
So
Last
it's
Crusade.
protecting exactly
That is
what's
Last
within
Crusade.
the
The
door.
penitent man is
The
humble.
penitent man. The penitent man. The penitent man.
Gotcha. I thought you were thinking of like spikes.
DM's like the. No, okay.
I'm just
can I
letting you
tell how-
guys spitball ideas because I know what this is, and I'm just enjoying all of you overthinking
Okay,
it.
can I tell how thick this door is?
Pretty fucking thick.
So, okay. So is it a door?
It's as thick as
What's
the
the
other
line
door?
from Ocean's 11? Well, it's thicker than my. Needless to say, it's thick.
Is it possible that the door we saw on the outside and this door we're seeing on the inside is actually in and of itself its own little micro room / closet holding something? Like, do we have a hollow cavity between these 2 door mechanisms?
Hold, please.
I'd be real shocked if it was true, but I doubt it.
My brain's going to escape room now. There's a door behind this door.
The door inception.
Sorry, all I
mean,
thought
otherwise
was
it makes
pimp my
no
ride.
sense.
Yo, bro, we heard you like doors, so we got you some doors to go inside your doors so you can have more doors.
Are you that person in an escape room that literally
Yeah.
like starts
This has to serve a purpose.
pushing and pulling things that aren't supposed to move when they say if you can't move it with 2 fingers,
It does
won't
serve
move?
a purpose. To kill adventurers. That's its purpose.
I would say that you are certainly intelligent enough to suspect that that may be the case, that this door is certainly thick enough to house a second door, and that, you know, it is entirely possible that 2 doors of a thin enough material could make one large one. You could conceive, especially in your line of work with magic, a way in which this device could be used for many ends.
Ends.
Doc goes back over and take a look at the pistons and starts. I'm just trying to see if there's a way to open this.
You suspect you could open it by the handle. You're not actually looking at a locking mechanism on this. You're looking at like an interconnected system of moving pieces, but you don't actually see a lock. You suspect a
Well, no.
handle would probably open the door.
Well, no. What I'm seeing is seeing the pistons. Do I see what they're attached to, or any other?
The door and the floor
I need a stress ball because if y'all are about to fall
and
through
the
this
door frame
door,
Hold on.
and also
Do
the
we have
handle.
a group of dwarves, one of which may be able to have some insight as to this technology?
Brunner!
don't kill Bruner.
Oh,
Run away, buddy!
Oh my god.
Aye, what have you been needing? This hallway's awful cramped for all of us. You already got the
I
big
point-
cat in
I-
here.
I point to the door.
Aye.
What is this? Do you know what this is? Do you know what's behind this door?
It'd be a door, you daft fool.
Why are you interrogating me like a
It's
child?
a door.
I found their fucking porn collection. And they're like, you want to tell me what this is?
Well,
Boy.
it's a porn collection, obviously.
Boy, I don't know how to be telling you this, but I don't know who made the door. I didn't make the door. I'm just taking back Gauntlgrim. I didn't build Gauntlgrim. Someone long before me, even in my first life, did that. This looks like a security door, well-engineered security door. Actually, those pistons are quite nice. And now he's admiring the
telling you, man.
craftsmanship.
I mean, yeah. I mean, can't you
Trigger
see
door
like
to pancake you.
they look like they can handle a metric ton of stress. I mean, look at that.
He's like,
Those are
Let me go take a look at the other door. I saw there were some mechanisms on the doors that we came in through. The other ones that your big friend here didn't pick. So I'll go take a look at those while you take a look at this. I'll see if there's anything similar here. Maybe I can help you out. Together, I'm sure we can figure it out.
excellent. Good man.
Wait,
good
sorry.
man.
Is he going on the other side of the door?
No, he's going. The doors that you came in through. There are 3 other doors that you did not enter through, and he's saying that there actually seem to be devices on the backs of those doors as well. And he's gonna see if there's any kind of like crossover in the designs to see if he can help you figure out what this is.
Emre does not want to have anything to do with this door. Sorry.
What is Imre doing?
Well, as soon as everyone started like messing with the door, she's probably gone back to where all of the like banquet tables are. Are there any chairs, or is there no chairs?
There's big benches, so there's 2 big banquet tables in each of those kind of like side rooms there. And they've got benches. There's a couple of like independent chairs, like kind of bigger chairs, almost throne style. There's that big like weapons chest with the rack next to it in that kind of alcove over by the further table. And then each of those alcoves at the front, there's kind of like a just buffet style table at the front there.
Okay.
Though there's not really much on them.
She's gonna go ahead and take a seat at one of the benches, and just start polishing her swords. Just, doesn't want anything to do with it, so she's got to find something to spend her time doing. So she's gonna polish her swords, probably like inspect the bow string of the bow of the banshee, make sure it's not like fraying or anything. Yeah.
Wonderful. Duarden will join you and kind of teach you how he goes about doing like a touch-up, sharpen, and polish of his weapons as well.
Cool.
Teaches you how Twinkle stays so shiny. But yeah, no, Doc, you suspect that the handle would open it. Bruner's gonna look into that. He's checking some shit out. And Kelly, yeah, it looks like the piston's attached to the door frame and the floor and the handle, and it looks like turning that handle would likely activate whatever this system does.
Do I pull the lever, or is it going to be the wrong lever?
That's up to you, Kronk. Ready for a roller coaster?
I look to see if there's a way that I
There's
can
a lab at the bottom.
stop those pistons from going if the lever is pulled on the door.
Probably not. Unless you
They're just
had
too-
some sort of
Too robust.
non-Newtonian ooze to gum up the works with, they'd stay in place. But also, if you gummed up the works, then you wouldn't actually be able to open the door. Stopping the pistons from functioning also stops the door from functioning, it appears. This is a pretty hefty security door.
I look at the cat.
Excuse me.
Are you sure you want to go through this door?
Yes.
Are you very sure you want to go through this door?
Megan.
Are you very, very sure that you want to go through this door?
Yes. Can you please open it for me? And I'll take a few paces back. Your question was whether or not I wanted it to be done. Not whether or not I wanted to actually necessarily be the one who...
What an asshole.
I'm going to take 10 minutes. I'm going to take 10 minutes and inspect the door. And in that time frame, I'm going to try to figure out the best way to open this and dodge out of the way.
Consult with Bruner too, correct?
And I'm going to wait for Bruner before so when he comes back, I can formulate a plan of attack on a door.
Bruner finds a similar mechanism where the handle is attached to a lever, is attached to another thing. His devices don't seem to have pistons, but he does have a similar, handle attached to a thing device. He suspects that he has found small charges of rune powder, which you now suspect is probably what happened to that other door that was collapsed in. So you happened to go through a door that did not have that security system attached to it, thankfully. You guys chose really well, but yeah, it seems like that's just a standard operating procedure security door around here is turn handle activates thing does something, is what he comes back to you with. And the only way you can see to open this door is to, open it from one side or the other. It seems to just be a handle. Everything is so well secured that you don't really see another way around it, no matter how much time you spend on it. It seems to be a door. How would you like to go about opening it? With that information, I'm gonna let you decide what you believe the safest way to open this door to be.
Which way does the knob turn?
It's not a knob, it's a lever.
Which does it go down or does it go up?
It presses down. It appears to, anyway. At least the ones that you came in through press down like a normal door, like a not psychotic person's door.
Okay, so...
Not the one that requires a sign to operate.
Okay, so I pull out my rope and I fasten a bowline around the lever.
Uh-huh.
And I get it all nice and tight, enough to where it's not gonna slide off the nub of the handle.
Okay.
And I take 30 feet back with the rope.
A crunk.
Fire in the hole. Shunk. And I give the rope a yank down.
Because of how physics work, at your distance and the angle of the handle, you're pulling the handle towards you. All you're doing is moving the rope up and down. The point that is attached to the knob is still stationary because that's how string works.
Oh, God, that's... I go back over.
Physics, crunk.
Cat, what are you doing?
Do you have a grappling hook?
Grappling hooks are, in fact, still subject to physics. Just like that to be known.
Okay, hold on. So
Okay,
the leader
so-
umbrella has like
okay,
a little
so-
handle at the end. Does it not have
so-
a handle at the end? It's really just a boop boop.
Did one of you have mage hand?
No, because I did not think about that as a violent man.
Because this would be a perfect time for mage hand.
I know, right? You would think.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Thank you. That cleared my sinuses. I feel much better now.
Okay. Got another idea. Same thing, but I find an area of the wall and take one of my pythons out, slam it into the wall, and see if I can bend the python to form like a hook to kind of create a closed loop almost to give the rope more tension. Or
this is like one of the metal pythons.
yeah.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me on that.
I got an 18 with hope.
Okay, let's see here. Rarely do I have to consult, but I do need to consult what the threshold is on that one.
And I'm going to use one of my flaccid geniuses on it to give me a +5.
Okay, so
that'll
that's a
be
23.
23.
No, unfortunately, that does not actually meet the DC to bend a metal bar. You would need a DC of 25 to do that. And that's a mechanic that I'm actually trusting. Having been an avid fan of Mythbusters my entire life, I assume that someone has done the math on that. That is a fairly hefty feat of strength.
Well, it was more so of like getting it at an angle so it acts as a catch more than anything.
You cannot get this to bend at all. You do not have the strength to get it to bend.
So not even at the angle to kind of get it as a catch?
What do you mean by catch? Can you try describing it a different way for me? I'm
Okay,
not
so, like,
picturing what you're laying down.
Okay, so normally when like you have like a rope coming down, right? You either would have like something that goes around it to form like a half circle around it, you know, or as close to so where the rope can't come out, or you attack it at an angle so where it would have to travel at a awkward angle when you're trying to pull the rope.
With a straight rope that's just tied and a python, I mean, you could theoretically depress the handle with your python, or you could try to like create some sort of something, but you currently do not possess the strength needed to in any way deform this metal in an actionable and meaningful kind of manner. It's still
crap.
just a python.
Can I take another one and make like an X?
What are you attaching them to each other with?
The floor?
Oh, you're just like bracing them against the walls and creating an X. Where do you want to create that? Yeah, I'd say that's feasible. That's reasonable. Where do you want to create that X?
Just further from the door, away from the door, and kind of taking a look and see how far I can get away to, as I'm tying the rope to.
The security door or the door?
Where the handle is.
Okay.
That we're trying to open.
So you're just kind of making it like just in front of that. Yeah, I would say that that's probably a fairly easy feat of just like wedging those in the wall, kind of just your side of the pistons.
Okay. Now that I've rethought my plan of, I slide the rope through the X.
How long is a standard D&D python? Does anyone know?
I do not.
Offhand, I do not know.
know that.
Imagine they'd probably be like 6 to 10 inches.
The inches?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So you've got this against
Probably.
the same corner of a wall. You're making a little one. You're not making a big one. You're making a little one. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a little X, yeah.
Okay, I get what you're putting down. You're pulling the rope down to the thing, and then you want to pull it. There's a okay, yes, making sense. I follow.
Okay. And yeah, pythons are anywhere from 1.5 to 6 inches.
Okay.
And then I'll do the same thing. I'll run it underneath it and then go back about 30 feet. All right. Now
I
that
would
we've
say
given
you
Matt a
probably
chance-
go back more like 25 feet now, just for the record, because
Okay.
you did use a length of that rope to get leverage.
Now that we've given Matt a chance, let's try this again. Chunk.
Ping! Your 6-inch python was not secured to the wall with anything, nor do you possess the strength to bend metal or concrete. Therefore, when you put your full body's leverage on the rope, physics still applied. I'm so sorry.
I pull out my gun and I start like yelling at the door, like.
Roll intimidation on the door.
I'm telling you, man, it's Looney Tunes. Drop a door on you.
This doesn't work. I'm going to do charisma and come out with in
What?
full Bugs Bunny drag.
I got an 18. Let's hope again.
At nat 20, do you look
Hey,
at it for
that's my
slightly
dick,
too
okay?
long and now you're shaking in your boots? You're intimidated by the door.
Okay, Dritz, it's called. We're doing backup
door doesn't wanna
operation
be
for
opened.
Bugs Bunny.
Unless, the door doesn't want to be opened.
It's not that the door doesn't want to be open, it's that you don't know how to use a fucking handle. I told you multiple times, the door is not locked. If you turn the handle, it will open.
Emery's gonna shout.
You're the
towards
one creating
the
a
hallway.
Rube Goldberg machine of stupidity.
Have you all died yet? What's going on?
Doc doesn't want to touch the handle, so he's come up with a bunch of dumb mechanisms, and they're just not working.
He's
And then somehow he got
over-engineered the
scared by it.
problem.
I think the door is a problem. We should probably just leave it alone and move
Something
on.
in there.
Again, the door is not locked.
I know. I just don't want to get exploded or squished or Looney Tuned.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. I'm opening the door.
Okay,
I've
you
opened
open
the
the door. Where is everyone, by the way, while all of this is happening? Emre's at a table.
Well,
What
I'm
has
not-
Drizzt been doing this whole time?
Oh no.
I have been posted up like at the outset of that hallway, just with my
Okay.
back against it. So like if this were hallway here, like I'm right here, just like leaned up against it, so I can hear and I can look over and like peek and like, I'm not fucking with that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep. And it's like
So-
every time like Doc's trying to pull, like he keeps walking past me, and I'm just like having fun.
Yeah, and then
I glare at
Doc
him
and
and just like,
Roosevelt are in the hall because Doc tried to intimidate the door, and unfortunately, the door has a will of iron, as it were, and intimidated Doc.
The door.
I said,
The door.
Okay. Roosevelt,
I'm 25. I'm still 25 feet away, so.
are you? Because you actually specified that you drew your gun, walked towards the door, and started yelling at it, and then you tried to have a stare down with it.
You did do that.
So when Roosevelt opens this door, and the pistons depress, and the floor drops out from underneath you,
I knew it.
I am going to need both of you to make Dex saving throws.
I
Hey,
fucking knew it. I said no door for a reason.
I'll be very real with you. I did say multiple times that this door could be opened from either sides, and had you opened it from the other side and swung it forward without moving, you could have seen what the door did, without having to be subject to what the door does.
Oh, no.
Scared
That
from
is
the other
how
side,
doors
though.
work.
Dex. 23.
All right.
No, wait, hold on. I can't do math. No, that was right. 23.
Okay.
I'm going to use my last flash of genius for
Okay.
my hope. So that gives me a soft 20.
A soft 20. Okay. The bar for that was 25. Apologies.
Shit.
I need a stress ball.
Go ahead and take 14 damage from the fall.
Shit. How many
As-
feet did we fall?
That'd be 30.
Wow.
So that's what, like 2 stories? Or 3 stories?
2 in here.
Okay.
Is it
Great.
14?
Yes, 14 from the fall. And then it is, as a popular game right now would say, heavily implied that you are impaled by spikes.
Oh no! No!
Each of you please take another 8 damage.
Oh no! Oh.
Well, I'm at 7 at the moment in terms of hit points.
Oh no!
Wait, okay, hold on. Quick question, because my max is significantly higher than my current. When do we regain those?
Long
I can't remember
rest.
the last time I took
A long rest, so you would have
So
been
you would have been at full hit points.
at the start of this.
Okay, so I just never updated that. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do that. Minus 14 minus well, it was 14 plus what?
14 plus
8.
another 8.
Okay, so I'm at 14 now. Okay. I'm still alive. I'm not yet dead.
How about you?
I am at 7.
I would like to remind you that
I'm gonna
damage
say that-
stacks, and that your options right now are call for help, muscle through it,
So
pray to any god that will listen, or think fast. Or, teleport or something if you have anything like that in your back pocket.
I don't have that.
So
I'm gonna call.
hearing this, and having been watching these two befuddle
Jackasses.
themselves at the door that I'm not fucking with, and I kept telling them maybe you're not fucking with that door. I'm gonna now slink back around, walk on over,
I'm just
stand
picturing-
at the edge of that, and just kind. It's more just like the. Yeah, they did that. Okay. So, walk on over, stand at the edge of that, stand on top of it, just hands on my hips, just. So, how's the door working out?
Can you help us out of here, please? I am extremely not great.
Yeah, I'm looking, and I can see you both are severely injured right now. I can tell. So, the best I can do for you is I can lower down some rope and hold on and help pull you up that way, one by one.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on me.
Probably a
Maybe do
solid
that
bet.
after I get you out.
What's going on over there?
Shut your face!
Lowering the rope down and anchoring myself kind of in place. They fucked around and found out.
Oh.
How much did you
Well-
regain from cure wounds there, Doc?
Let's see here. 8, 5, and 5, so 18 plus. Because I upcasted at level 2. Hey, having them level 2 spots really came in clutch. Who knew?
God, it's almost like the artificer should have been a full caster.
I know. Thanks for 24 points.
Need it. I don't really. It's fine how it is.
Wonderful. Kelly, you were saying.
Well, I don't have shit to heal myself, but I
You have
was
any healing
wondering
potions?
while being like pulled up, is there anything else I can view in this? Like, was there anything in here? Was it? I still want to know if there's something else in here worth looking at. As in, like, if I had dodged out of the way of the spikes somehow, or quickly
Well,
maneuvered down here, or
Let's.
just quickly down to the spike.
Moving my way down.
As I'm falling.
I'm gonna need both of you to take another round of damage. As I assume that it took more than 5 seconds for someone to respond to you and get roped down to you.
Yeah,
You're-
unfortunately.
Or is bleeding damage half?
Bleeding damage.
Because you guys are bleeding currently. Because you're still being impaled. You're not out yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have my little cheat sheet.
There's no universal rule for it, so
We'll bypass it. If there's no rule, we'll bypass it.
It would usually just be roll again of whatever damage it was.
That feels a little cruel. That feels like too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
That or I'd roll like half of it.
So, we'll assume that there are enough people here that it is fairly easy to make the strength checks to get you guys out. Can I have you guys make dex checks at a disadvantage just to see if you guys get, like, how long it takes you to get that rope?
Wait, the one saving us and making the dex checks, or we are?
You are. Because you have to try to not injure yourself while also grabbing a rope that's being dropped down to you.
Okay. And am I doing this with hope or fear, or just?
You can use hope to negate your disadvantage if you like. I'll allow you to spend a hope on that.
Let's do that.
So you can just make a straight roll.
12 plus.
What if I want to make a gay roll?
It.
Okay.
Well, you can
Okay.
make a queer roll too.
I got a
Either way, just
16.
roll one die.
I have a
16? Okay.
12.
Honestly, the DC on that was 10. It's just, I just needed you to be averagely coordinated in grabbing something that was lowered down to you.
My initial instinct would have batted it, and I was like, "Oh no, shit! I want to grab it." Sorry, cat joke.
Because you
What
guys
now?
are injured, I also need you to make a... Well, Doc, you're not particularly injured anymore. You cured all that damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to, but Roosevelt, I'm gonna need you to make a strength check because you are injured and having to hold yourself up.
Oof.
But Doc, for you, it's fairly easy to get you back up. You're not so bad. You're a little heavy, but there's a whole team of dwarves here that can help.
A 10 with hope.
10's all you needed. You can hang on just long enough to get up to the top of that. As you look down, there are in fact large metal spikes at the bottom there. And when you look down to see what they may have been hiding, they were hiding something, but not what you anticipated. They were hiding centuries worth of skeletons with pockets full of gems and scrolls and potions and trinkets, armor from adventurers long forgotten. Even a couple vampire skulls remain impaled upon the spikes.
Ooh.
I go back.
Do some dungeon fishing.
Sure.
I go over to
I'm trying to ride down there with a magnet, just.
I have a grappling hook, so I could use that as like a claw machine to
Oh
get
my
any
God.
bags down there. With my rope.
I go over to Roosevelt and give them a snarky, yeah, doors. We should probably keep those closed next time, right? And then I upcast Cure Wounds, giving a very, very glary glare. 7, 5.
Emery's just sitting on that
3.
bench shaking her head like, oh my.
13.
Oh yeah,
you get 17 points of life back, of hit points back, and I kind of cinch up like
17.
the biggest glaring wound. You're welcome.
Thank you. I shall not taunt you for at least a fortnight.
Oh, that's great.
It's good 2 weeks. That's a good time.
That's a long time.
14 long rests.
I, on the other hand,
I turn around as like
telling you.
I turn around and I just like facepalm myself as, why did I can't get me into this? Why did I can't get me into this? I could have just not done it.
Have a bit of charisma about me. What can I say?
Next time, leave the door alone.
I'm telling y'all, don't mess with the door. Although I am surprised that it didn't Looney Tunes you and flatten you instead. I was very, very expecting that to
Fantasy Looney Tunes
was.
Sir, it was just as bad. It's the very cliche pit of spikes.
Do you want me to roll anything to see if I can dungeon fish?
You can either basically like roll for luck and determination and coordination, or you can just spend a little time. I'll say if you spend about 15-30 minutes on it, you kind of get the hang of throwing it. It's like a carnival game. If you spend more than 5 minutes on it, you kind of figure out what you're doing. 'Cause it's not like any of this is a moving target.
Yeah.
We got other
fish
problems.
up what I can, and
I will get back to you with that.
that's fine.
Yes, I put a whiteboard sticker on the inside of my binder so that I can keep track of session tasks.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, the only other things left in that room are the big armory chest, the rack next to it, and like the little tables and shit. Oh, and the devices on the other 3 doors, which it has now been made known that there seem to be small rune powder charges on. But have since been handily dismantled. So the dwarves now have rune powder.
Sweet.
I'd say let's open the armory
Wait,
chest. Maybe
you said
somebody else
rune
wants
powder,
to be
not
curious.
smoke powder.
I said rune powder, yeah.
Yeah. That shit's
Like,
wild.
you said it, and my brain was like, yeah. Of course they got smoke powder. Hang on, wait.
Because the
They got the
Delzoun
good-
dwarves were in tight with the gods of making things.
Ugh.
Roosevelt, you said you're gonna check out that chest.
I'm recommending that we collectively maybe check it out. I'm not sure if I personally want to at the moment. I'm a little gun shy.
That's fair.
I don't know.
Let me get you the list for that for
Gun
whoever
shy,
wants
you
to check
say?
that out. Okay, it looks like in the rack next to it, there is a hammer, a kind of long-handled axe, and a couple old, like, short swords, a rapier. Very much looks like here is where the guests put your shit while we eat type of a thing. And then on one of the buffet tables, kind of nearby in those alcoves, there's a couple of those old black, like brass coins with Moradin on them. You find more of those. They're more like gold than brass, but yeah.
Cool.
And then the chest looks like it just has like standard little like keyhole lock on the front. It's kind of like a big steamer trunk.
I look over at Roosevelt. Are you satisfied now? Can we go across the river where I can contemplate my poor life decisions?
I suppose.
That has gotten me here to this date. Why, God, why?
I suppose. We can move on.
So I won't get you the list of things in the chest. Okay. Then
Unless somebody else won't open it.
Forward. Okay. If you're moving forward, this kind of big door dumps you out onto the shore of the dark lake. But instead of sand, it's all like large polished stones that seem to wash up. Sea glass, smoothed by years and the tides. The lake itself is, as its name suggests, pitch black. And while you can hear the sounds and see movement here and there is really no perceiving what entirely could lay beneath the surface of this water. When you look across, it's easy to see that you're just crossing kind of a narrow strait to get to the other side. You know, it's a ways off. You couldn't exactly wade through it, crossing a large river. But as you look off to your left, the shore breaks away into the pitch blackness, where it is easier to see the glow of the fair Zess drifting slowly through the cavern air than it is to make out anything of substance that may otherwise be out upon these murky waters.
Sorry, you said fair Zess?
The fair Zess.
What is that?
Faerzess. The fair Zess is an underdark fungal colony. It both grows on the cavern walls as well as drifts freely in the air. You remember this word. Doerden said this word about a week ago when you were training outside of Mirabar. It amplifies the powers of innate drow magic.
Can it be like harvested?
Probably.
It also is one of the contributors of light in the Underdark.
Cool.
There's a bioluminescent fungus?
Yeah.
Cool. And I take it there's no like small boats lying around that we may potentially use.
Why don't you roll a nature check for me?
Oh, I thought you said there was like a narrow strait that goes across to the other side. Like, is that something we can walk across?
A narrow strait in terms of the body of water. It is a narrow strait, as in it narrows down to almost a river here, not a
gotcha.
strait of land.
Gotcha.
and STRAIGHT of water.
Okay, my bad.
No, you're good.
You said which one? You said which one again?
Nature?
+4. Soft 20 with hope.
You don't see any boats, but you do see a lot of big ass mushrooms.
Mushroom.
Big ass mushrooms.
Like in the water?
No, on the shore. You're in the Underdark. This whole place is filled with massive amounts of fungi of various massive sizes and tiny sizes.
Oh no, I was thinking of in terms of like things that we could like potentially walk across.
I have an idea.
Yeah, you do.
I look at the size of the mushroom caps and see if they could be turned upside down and us use them as little rowboats.
It does,
Listen,
in fact, appear that way. Yeah, it looks like you could actually fit a handful of people in each of these. They are humongous big.
Oh good. I was gonna ask that. I just didn't want to in case it was dumb.
I walk on over and anyone want to help me chop down some mushroom caps real quick?
Bruner's already on it. He's right beside you. He has lit his axe and is walking confidently towards a patch of mushrooms, at which point you notice there's already a cap laying on the ground, upturned. I see you're having the same idea as me. Couldn't myself rightfully figure out how to get across the water last time I was here to save me Puent and saw the mushrooms. Seemed the right way to go. I figure if we haul a rope across with us, we can make a little carriage situation. Just send them back and forth till we got everyone.
Good idea. I see you.
Yeah, you take some time harvesting some mushroom boats and gathering enough rope to make it across, because this is hundreds of feet, so you gotta tie a bunch together.
Yeah.
You get it all situated and start moving your way across. Bruner is currently using his axe as a paddle, in the absence of a real one. But yeah, you make it across, and let me get you that map.
Hey.
Render. I'm not rendering shit. I made all these, and I had to remake them to adjust for story. Go to cast, go to chat. Oh god, I forgot that all the photos from my phone also go in here now. Here we go. Send. There you go.
Ooh.
You are arriving on that little little curve outside of the hexagonal room.
The bottom right.
Yeah.
That little curved section.
Black is the water, correct?
That's fog of war. It's not all water.
Okay.
Those are just areas that you can't see that are not important.
Got it.
No, some of them you can't see at all because they're just like, it's not places that have rooms or anything. Like, it's not places you can go.
Like mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty.
Okay, so
that's a pretty big room.
wait, but there's a door though. We're on the curve part, right? And then there's
Yes.
a door getting into the actual hexagon.
Yeah.
That's where we're landing at. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, I'm not touching that door. Rosebud's been horrible this evening.
Bruner walks up and he goes, "Nobody asked you to touch the door. I already disarmed this the last 2 times I was here." Because he was here just over a year ago, actually, to trap Puente in
And he
that
didn't
horn.
tell me about the
So
other
he
one?
just walks over and opens the door. I didn't go through it. How do you think I found out about the doors being trapped last time? Who do you think collapsed that archway?
Why didn't he tell Doc and I stopped dicking around with the other door?
You didn't
I
ask
thought he was
him.
gonna focus with it.
You gave him a problem to solve. Bruner loves to tinker.
But it sounds like he knew more about the door before we asked him to go on that expedition.
He didn't know how that door worked. He just didn't go through it last time. That wasn't a way that he went. He went through the hallway and collapsed that center door. Confidently thinking that this is definitely the door. It's the one in the middle.
He's like, oh. Okay, so he had common sense. He's like, that's a no-no door. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to find a different route. Found the other route.
No, he just didn't encounter that door because he didn't go up into that room and then down into the tiny medic room and then over. Like, he just didn't go through that door. He took the hallway around.
Got it.
Because he also didn't go in the Wi-Fi room because it didn't look important. The hallway looked like it probably led forward. That door didn't. He wasn't doing a dungeon crawl last time he was here. He was here for a purpose.
Fair enough. That's why you don't bring an academic into a dungeon.
So, what's in this room now?
A couple more of those big armor chests. There's like some smaller tables, big decorative chairs. Though you notice that Bruner kind of seems uneasy. It's almost as if someone's tried moving in. They wouldn't. No. He seems ill at ease at the presence of stuff in here. Clearly non-dwarven stuff.
Wait, someone's moved in here?
Some squatters.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense considering the phase spiders and the other spider that we killed.
You remember that last session?
Is it vampire
drow
stuff?
Vampires told you that matron Mother Quenthel was attempting to settle Gontalgrim as the city of Q-Zor-Laren for the glory of House Zor-Laren and the Spider Queen Lolth.
Not good.
In that case, should we check some of these chests to see if it's been replaced with non-dwarven armament?
Like if they've left their stuff?
I mean,
yeah, no,
there's
it's in like they
all
just
kinds of other shit in
crap,
here.
and then put their stuff in there. We don't know what their stuff is.
Well, it doesn't look like anything's been shriked. You don't see any dwarven artifact or material like strewn around the chests, which is what you'd kind of expect if someone kicked one thing out to put another in.
Or like a campfire for someone maybe camping.
No, there's no campfire. It just seems as though stuff has been added to the room since last Bruner was here.
Can you tell what type of stuff and who
Chairs,
does it belong to the spider people?
Tables, crates of fabrics.
Stuff.
Living stuff.
All right. Well, I say let's keep pushing forward then.
Sure. Yeah, there's a big door on one of the walls of this room in between two already kind of large hung deep red velvet curtains. But the door is slightly ajar. It seems fairly apparent. And light streams in from the other side.
That's suspect, no?
Aye, well, we must be pushing through. The throne room's just beyond these two sets of doors. And whatever lies there, better not be there.
All right, well, let's get ready.
I think this is a call for a bit stealth action.
Yes.
Stealthy stealth.
Theme song ready?
Don't mind me. I am trying to find a sticky note. Do you go through the door? Like you said, get ready, but like nobody's actually specified what it is you guys are doing.
How
like
ajar is the door open?
Couple feet.
Like, is it enough to where
it's a
like
door, not a jar?
Couple feet.
it's enough to like kind of peer through real quick to
Yeah,
kind of see?
Is your head more than 2 feet wide?
I hope not.
Then you can stick your whole head through it.
I kind of just slowly peer just to see.
As you peer through.
Here's a full sitcom totem.
Fuck is this sticky note? I need it. It has important information. Shit. As you peer through, it's just a lit hallway. There doesn't seem to be anything off. You do see, like, more furnishings. Like, it is clear that somebody's certainly been trying to move their happy ass in here. But you don't inherently, like, see anyone. You don't really hear any movement.
Okay. I kind of signal with a gesture to move. It's clear and to move forward, and I'll start moving forward.
You're wearing your armor, right?
Yeah.
Like clunky, loud. How about I'm gonna go first and
He effectively has plate armor.
Yeah.
I'm going to stealth.
I'm gonna
Because
gently put my
you're
hand
loud.
on Doc's shoulder as well, and be like,
Kind of just
whisper to him,
next time. Get him next time, buddy.
"Let your two sneaky sneaks handle this one, okay?"
Okay.
Damn it, I really need that sticky note.
Did Spooky take off with it?
She doesn't usually like sticky notes.
Fortunately, she's not prone to eating paper.
No, but it could have gone like stuck on her foot if it got like fell off the thing and went onto the ground. I don't know.
She could have, but I don't think that's what happened. I think I put it somewhere thinking I'd remember where that somewhere was, and now I don't remember where that somewhere is.
That's a mistake.
Because
Putting it in a place that
I
makes
always
sense.
check
It's a
with you
very,
if I should throw out a sticky
very
note
me
before
thing.
throwing out a sticky note, so I know I didn't throw it out because
No, it's definitely a me thing. It's definitely a me thing. I just don't know. I'm an idiot.
Oh,
Mhm.
find it. Oh.
it's a real shame that the mic didn't pick up the very obvious rip sound that went with that.
Stuck it to my fucking lectern.
That said, since I do have to like remaster episodes, I might foley in a good like.
Oh,
sound
feel
for
free.
that.
That would be great. Okay. Sorry, I really needed that. There's writing in the Dwarven throne room that's very pertinent, and I needed it, and you have to say it in the way that it's said, and I worked out a whole pronunciation guide, and there's an order of, like, events that has to happen with people, and this sticky note is so fucking
I worked really
important.
hard on this.
Okay. You're in this kind of offshoot room now. And yeah, it's again, it's very clear that someone is trying to move in, but you don't really hear or see anyone. This currently looks like it's just extra storage, but like definitely like the lights are on and no one's home kind of vibes. But this is just like kind of weird. It feels perverse in a way. Sorry. As you walk through the rooms, the sense of historic, arcane, and divine perversion deepens. The idea that the devout of the cult of the Spider Queen would so come into the home of one of the oldest kingdoms of one of the most long-standing races of people in all of Abiatoril proper, before Toril became simply Toril, is sickening. Something sinks within your gut. And Imre, from behind your eyes, a vomitous feeling rises like acid in the back of your throat.
Cute. So like a migraine.
It is not only you who are sickened. The gods which inhabit your consciousness, too, cannot believe what they are seeing. A flicker of purple across the backs of your eyelids as you attempt to breathe through the nausea. And a single word from a soft yet firm voice. Vile. Like a shock to your nervous system. Before the stinging hiss from your temple of something more sinister.
I'm going to reach out to Dusk Shield, since they're like right next to me, and just kind of be like obviously, like, if the gods in her head feel like something is wrong, she's shaking. She feels absolutely sick and just like full of revulsion and disgust and like fighting back that puke, like that feels like it's coming up her gut. Just says, like, her throat tightens and she feels like she can't speak, but she manages to say, like, something feels wrong. Something is wrong here.
Yeah, well, sitting here isn't gonna fix it. No matter how long it is, we gotta do something to change it.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can go further. I can't move.
From inside the back of your mind, a soft glow, a calming sea foam green washes over your conscience. My child, why do you fear them so? These gods. Have I not raised you better than this? Imre, be secure in your knowledge that the clan Godekim has prepared you for any fear you may encounter. Mortals, immortals, gods, you are beyond all this, my little archer. It's the first time you've heard Balthazar's voice in a while. The first time you thought that maybe it was just grief. But now you sense that he is someone who follows you beyond life itself. And his presence and that soft green glow wash over you, quelling the creeping acid in the back of your throat. As this happens, Aurora kind of like, whew, anybody else get chilly? Nobody else is chilly, by the way. She is freezing. Her skin is crawling.
From Balthazar?
And Aurora specifically?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious as to why. Like,
You suspect she's probably just like in tune with the gods or the unseen or something of that nature.
Okay.
You know she's a barbarian. You don't know much beyond that. Carries a big axe. But she does spend a lot of time around Drizzt and Alara, which tends to rub off on people.
True. After hearing Balthazar's voice, Imre is going to just take a deep breath, try and calm herself from shaking, and continue forward.
As you finally enter the dwarven throne room, seat of all power of Delzoun, a hush and a murmur comes over the army that trickles in behind you. The hall big enough to hold every last one of them. It takes you several hours. Many people sit and have a snack, a bite to eat, a drink of mead. And all the dwarven kings gather around the throne. Roosevelt, as you look around at all of the artifacts, you're not versed in ancient Dwarven, but something about these words stand out to you. They call to you. A Tarisiacht nai doina diabil misa arich. And I will let you all marinate on that until next week.
Two weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Because next week,
Thanksgiving.
Because next
special.
week is Heroes Feast. Man, you guys
Yay.
gotta wait 2 weeks to find out what that is?
Oh,
Dude, you
Suspenseful.
gotta tell your bosses you can't be up that early, man. It's really killing the vibe. Damn them and their employing you.
I know, having an adult job, it's terrible. It really is the worst.
Like I don't
Honestly.
have
Tell me
an
about it.
adult job. I have an adult job.
I
My
know.
adult job hours are just weird. Because I do whimsical
All of our jobs
shit.
are adult jobs.
Meanwhile,
It's not a adult
I'm
job.
over
It's
here
boring
fucking
9 to 5.
job applications tells campfire stories about me.
And then I'm over here on
No.
medical leave.
It's
Because I
team
hurt my
building
back.
exercises.
Ugh.
So I'm always free.
That was fun, you guys.
Yeah.
You know,
You
minus the
almost-
whole falling in a
You know,
giant pit of
I
death.
kept telling you to not fuck with the
No.
door.
listen,
I was
don't
gonna
wanna say
I was
told
gonna
you
walk
so.
away,
I mean,
and then the giant cat was like, "I'm gonna go fuck around and find out."
she said there could be something
Also-
between the doors. I thought it was like a hidden chamber or a hidden safe or something. I don't know. I don't know what was in there.
That's on you guys. That's, you know, curiosity and whatnot.
Killed curiosity could
I
have.
So real quick,
feel
DM?
like... Yes?
Can you take your headphones off and step away?
Oh,
But don't come this way.
oh no.
I want to show them some of the stuff I got you because it also does affect them
Oh.
in some manner.
Okay, I'm gonna take my phone with
Uh-oh.
me then, and
And
then I'm gonna take a pee break, and you tell me when it's safe to come back. How's that?
Honestly, you'll be good by the time you're back from pee break.
Okay, cool. Then I won't take my phone with me. Do you want to do this live on stream, or do you want to do it after the stream? Are you gonna show the stream what you got me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Then I will be right back, and I will save announcements and wrap-ups until I'm back. Have fun.
Awesome.
Okay.
Bang.
What's up?
Oh, of course. I'm here. I'll make sure. So you know how Nana has their nice cube?
Mhm.
Yeah. What is it? I
Got
can't.
them a bigger
Yes.
one.
Oh,
Nice berg.
nice.
It's
It's so heavy. It is so obscenely heavy.
it looks
And
massive.
then
Oh, hold on. I can't see that either. What does it say? What is that?
Candela Obscura.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
It is a kind of pseudo source book for running more cosmic horror themed
Ooh.
stuff with a lot of mechanics built for breaking the psyche.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Great.
So like spooky,
Psychic damage.
spooky fun times.
Ah? What was that?
I
I
love it.
Thing was.
So it's their like stress cube that they always have. It's the big version.
The giant version.
Okay.
Like the
Nice
Gillette.
berg.
How fun. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. I've been up
Yeah,
so
it's especially the
early.
rule book though that I wanted you guys to see. But the cube was just fun. I have more stuff for them too coming, but those are the two D&D things. One is one thing they're always playing with, and one that like will be released upon us and will be quite fun. Let me actually pull up the like TLDR on to describe Candela best.
Move this candle without getting wax everywhere. Oh my god. Ooh, okay.
So it's designed for running very like you're investigators doing kind of like murder mystery kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
So it's very role play intense. So it's designed to help set up sessions that are very very
Okay, did you
different.
have your fun?
But I'll stop talking now.
Sorry, do I need to walk away for another 30 seconds?
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, wrapped it up just in time.
Well, does anyone have any questions, closing thoughts, anything like that before we launch into Heroes Feast next week? I believe we'll be starting at the same time since, Kelly, I assume you still have work the day before Thanksgiving?
I sure do.
Yeah, so we'll start at the normal time. Thankfully, it's a holiday, so we might run a little bit
Unless you
later.
can start sooner, but
I will keep everyone informed in
okay,
the communities tab.
What
Yeah.
time are you guys going to do the live for Thanksgiving Day?
It is going to be
It's
an
going to go-
all-day event split between
Okay.
gaming, chatting, and cooking.
Nice.
Based on... God, I have to overnight the turkey. Again, I always overnight slow roast the turkey. I need to do the math on it because I have a different oven this year. But, I mean, I imagine I will probably be up and with coffee in my system by 10 or 11 a.m. So...
Okay, I was like, because if this is
There's
gonna
a
start at
chance,
like
though, that the
7 or 8, no, I'm sorry, I'll be asleep.
No. No,
It's a
because
holiday.
that would
So
mean I have
pop
to
in and out
start
as you
cooking at
can.
7, which means I wouldn't eat until the following day. Like, no.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. You guys will get a notification as long as you have that turned on. If you don't have that turned on, go to our profile. On YouTube, you just go ahead and ring the bell. And on Twitch, you just select get notifications.
Mm-hmm.
Hi! Oh, do you want to say bye to everyone too? Okay, come here. No? You're just yelling? But yeah, I will do the math on the turkey and I will let you guys know on Friday what time that live stream will probably start on Thanksgiving Day. We're back at our normal time next week. We are back at like 10:30 on Friday for the library. We're gonna do some more Baldur's Gate. Should be a good time. We got a new episode of the Thieves Guild coming this weekend. And you guys are gonna have a brand new Patreon drop next week, as well as a Dungeon Master's Guide to Gifting, which is gonna be my guide to getting nerdy gifts for your friends, your loved ones, or yourself. I'm gonna go rest my voice so that I can make silly voices for you guys all next week. Otherwise, I don't know that I have any closing remarks other than say goodnight, adventurers.
Goodbye, adventurers.
Hi, adventurers.
And until next time, we'll see you in the realms. Thank you, everyone. If I can find my fucking mouse, I have 4 monitors. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.